Say something again, Martin. Let me just make sure.
All right. What about
Oh,
now?
yeah.
Can you
You're
hear me?
working
Am I
perfect.
there?
Yup. We're
I'm
good.
going to switch over to Twitch also so that you get people.
Thank you. Appreciate it. And just I forgot to mention before if you didn't notice, Howler, I made you a moderator.
Oh, okay. I will.
So you can kick me
make
out anytime
sure
you want.
I started up. No, I just the one day the dude was spamming chat, and I was like, oh, if I was a mod, I could boot him.
Yep. There you are now, because yep.
See what you
That's
wish
two
for?
of you now. All right, let's get going. Welcome everyone to another episode of the Legacy of Mythal campaign. So episode 59. So last week, the heroes updated Alamir and Nair on what had happened since their abduction, and Spot ran out to find the City Watch. Zemsta threw up his zone of truth, and the group questioned the warlock leading the assassins. They learned that the substance used in the abduction and attack was a very rare and expensive drug called Tensabra, and that the Black Coat organization were likely on the run after this second high-profile failure. Then Spot returned with 5 of the Watch and 2 mages, and he and Hef helped escort the Black Coats to jail. Quick exploration of the rest of the warehouse revealed a secret tunnel into the underground, and after some discussion, the information was passed through Hef to the City Watch, who notified Blackstaff Tower. Within minutes, 3 members of the tower arrived and entered the tunnel to see what they could learn about this section of the city's underworld. Alamir, Luna, and Zem escorted Nair back to the palace, and then the entire group reunited at the Safe Haven Inn. They had Ramalia Haventree teleport them and the Griffins to the way in just 15 miles south of the edge of the forest, flew to the forested edge, and said goodbye to the Griffins, and walked the rest of the way to the village of Atland, and arrived just before dinner time. There they found Prince Alagarthus, who was there to ensure that the surviving villagers would help the heroes in their investigation. They found that Atland was unique in having survivors of the raid when no major military force had shown up, and that their warden, Galen, had led a successful counterattack after which the dragon and raiders had simply left, none of which made sense in comparison to the other attacks. So a lengthy and empathetic discussion with Galen revealed that he had watched his wife and many friends die, and when confronted with the elf in purple leading the attack, had agreed to supply information about the forest villages and defenses in exchange for the lives of the remaining villagers. He pointed the heroes in the direction that the dragon and leader came from, and the group headed out to try and find the dragon's lair. After a brief encounter with an elderly woman, a druid protector of the forest, and her treant companions, they received more detailed information on where to find the dragon's lair, and they also received a blessing from her that would protect them from the prying eyes of the dragon chus animal spies. An hour after dark, they camped and rested for the night, and then continued through the forest the next day. In the late afternoon, they found themselves on ground getting soggier by the mile, the mists of the forest getting thicker, and Luna and Hef determining that they were within 3 miles of the lair. That is when Spot, traveling 50 feet ahead of the rest of the group, spotted a sleek black appendage filled with spikes poking out of the top of a large bush ahead of him, and recognized it as part of a living displacer beast. He gave up a cry, letting people know what he had seen, and that...
A whistle.
A whistle? And that is where we pick up with Luna at the top of the order.
And just whistle out what you guys know means danger ahead.
I thought that was caca.
Eek.
Alright, so let me get... That's right, I was the very first one to roll, ain't I? Can I see the Displacer Beast yet?
I mean, yeah, you because he noticed just an appendage, so the beast is not out in the open. So
Okay.
So the answer is no.
So I'm going to move forward.
So responding to the whistle, you move. That's like half your movement. So go ahead and roll a
Yep.
perception check.
And
With a 32, you and the information that there is something around. So you notice, you do see the displacer beast up ahead. You also, looking in that same area, you notice around it another displacer beast and two troll-like creatures. They look like trolls, actually, but they have all of they're green and veiny with all of these pustules all over their body, even more so than a normal troll. They look sickly, but yet they are definitely alive.
And am I picking up that they're a threat, or they just...
They're all so you see the four of them, and they look to be lying in ambush.
Okay, that tells me what I need to know. So I'm looking for the spell I want to use. I know it's here somewhere. I think I'm close enough for it to... And it is... There we go.
Which one are you looking for?
I'm looking for Sleet Storm.
Sleet Storm.
Oh, yes.
All right.
Just remember, that's
There's
huge.
basically...
It's huge.
I know.
Too bad.
And do I have...
Hold on. Controlled by what name? Controlled by Luna. You should be able to move it now. Makes this stuff so much easier, doesn't it? You're muted.
Should be right in front of Spot, and that's where I'm casting it.
Got it. All right. So, all right. We have a dexterity save. What's the DC on it?
It should be...
And it's
Doesn't
on
say
their
there.
turn, but just so we know.
18 dex.
18 dex. Got it. Okay. So they have to make a dex or they fall prone. And I believe it makes it difficult terrain. Yes, it does. All right.
Yes. That's the whole idea. Slows them down.
How long does it last? Concentration up to 1 minute. So I'm assuming you're gonna keep it concentrating.
Yep, until they get out of it.
Then
And I
I'm not
cast something
stepping
else.
in it.
I will put a what do I do? That. A little concentration mark on you. There we go. That works. All right. Is that your turn?
Yes.
Okay. So first off, the two trolls that are there, they're gonna have to make some saving throws, dex saves. And actually, you notice you didn't see it right away, but there is another troll right on the edge. So there are 3 trolls caught in your circle, and they're probably not going to do well with their dex saves. Nope, they all fail and they all fall prone.
That's why I went big.
Falls prone.
There we go.
So, okay. So if they fall prone, and then they use half their movement to stand back up. So they only then they only get half of that movement after that, which is next to nothing. So let's see. So 15. So really, so they each take one. They each take 1 step. And this one is attempting to move outside, but it can't quite get there. That is their turn. So your sleet storm was extremely effective in keeping them from engaging the rest of the party.
And I call out everything I see that there's 3 orc or 3 so Spot will know there's more than what he sees. I don't know what he sees, but just in case he doesn't see everything.
He would he would see the 3 trolls for sure, because they just moved and stepped forward through the brush.
Okay, good.
So the only thing he's not seen right yet is the second displacer beast that you saw. Yes.
And that's why I'd call out 3 trolls, 2 beast.
Howler, would you like to control Hef for the evening, please?
Sure.
Thank you.
So he's back there. Everything's in range. He's gonna go for this guy.
Okay. Yeah,
30 to hit?
30 definitely hits.
With sneak attacks, 20 damage.
But he doesn't get sneak attack, so...
Nope,
it's only
nobody's
14.
within range.
Nope.
And he has 3 attacks per action. Wow, when did he get so many?
Level 11 fighter.
Where's that thing? Where's maneuver? Commander strike. I can use the bonus action to direct an ally that you can hear using its reaction. So I'm going to say, Spot, get the one on the right. And then Spot can run half his movement, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
And he also
that's more
gets to
than
add
enough.
a d12 to the damage he just did. Or, right? Is it a d10 or 12?
Well, the
12 now.
that's his next shot. Is what I was going to add it to.
Okay. Got it.
It's a D10 plus 11. No, that's his. That's
Is it? Yeah. It's,
yeah. No, yeah. It's just one of his die thing.
Yeah.
So another 30 for 15 plus a D10.
Well, actually, no sneak attack still, because it's on the same one he attacked last time, right?
Well, can I use it on my second attack? Does it matter?
But aren't you attacking the same one you attacked last time?
Yeah.
Okay. So still no sneak attack. That's all I'm saying.
Correct.
Right.
Oh well, yeah. Now that you say that, I'll use my third one over there. So this one will hit him again with the bonus damage, and then the sneak attack should hopefully go to that one.
Okay. So and then but you are adding you're adding a there you
2
go.
points.
Thank you. 2 points. And I will mark that off on the character sheet. So there is a superiority die. Yep. And
His third attack to the one by me.
and 1 point for the sneak attack.
Yep.
That's fine. 11 points. Still, you got to use it.
So that one's got 11. Yep.
Got it. All right. And 3 arrows squishing
I probably
into
got to move up a little bit for that one, so I'm gonna move up to there.
So, as each of the arrows hit, as you go up, and you notice this Spot when you are right next to the creature, as the arrow hits, there is a puff of green mist and viscous liquid that squirts out of the wound. It misses you. It doesn't hit you, but you could see that physically hitting these things while in close combat could be hazardous.
And they probably have a 10-foot reach.
Whoops, wrong one. This one.
I mean, because I can activate my tattoo and stand back and hit them, but they can probably still hit me.
Oh, you still have the tattoo separate? I thought you would switch that out for the new armor.
I'm looking. Where's my attunement? Cowl, Dragonhide belt, and free action. Yep, never mind.
Okay.
Tattoo is off.
So, but they don't. It doesn't look like they have extra long reach that you can see.
Okay, so they're Tyrannosaurus Rex arms. Gotcha. 5 feet in front of them.
Yep. Is that your turn?
That is Heft's turn. Yep.
All right. Jinx. So I will be controlling Jinx. And Jinx, we're just gonna play the basic stuff. So he's gonna cast Hypnotic Pattern. So we'll grab a Hypnotic Pattern. Boom. And he will do a Hypnotic Pattern. Well, I guess.
Can you turn it and
Nope.
collect them all? No.
Yeah, you kind of feel like
Because you could get them all, couldn't you? If
not
you turn it,
You
Right.
should be able to rotate it.
Yeah,
rotate
yeah.
it.
You get 4.
30 degrees and it'd probably do the trick.
Come on, Alt. Let's take a look here. Is that
There it is. Then
Yeah,
move it
that's
down a little
enough.
bit. There you go. There you go. Right there.
All right. So, yep, you can get all 4. So here we go. This is a DC 20 Wisdom save. Wow. You guys are powerful. So let's do the Displacer Beast first. Wisdom save. Fail. And then, this isn't even possible. All right. And they are all... they're all hypnotized. So we're gonna...
It's going to be useless at the end of
Did you mean to do
Luna's next turn.
Did you mean to do intelligence or wisdom?
Oh, it doesn't matter. It's -1. So
Okay. Either way.
Either way.
Okay.
It's only marginally better than their intelligence.
Okay.
Thank you, though.
Mhm.
They are all mesmerized. He is going to kind of step back into under a tree and behind the bushes here, just in case. But he will also he will give a single use his bonus action to give a bardic inspiration to Zem, and that's his turn. Zem, your turn.
All right. I will move. 1, 2, 3, 6.
So just to clarify, as soon as the sleet storm hits them again, they're all undazed, right?
It doesn't do damage.
The sleet storm? Yeah, it does. It's bludgeoning and ice damage. Freezing sleet falls within a 40-foot radius.
Heavily obscured.
Oh,
Difficult
I thought it
terrain,
did damage
and
too.
you
Maybe
can
I'm
slip
thinking
and
of
fall.
the cone one then.
Yep. No, this is a perfect combination.
I just slowed them and
My turn is complete.
Okay. Alamir.
All right. So I see all of this going on Yonderville, and Almir makes sure he's out of range from that person. Do we have a grid at all? I can barely see it.
There's a grid.
All right. Well, I got to see how far. is from here to here. So that's 50 feet. Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to drop a fireball, for those guys. So we'll start it in his square, right at the corner of his square, somewhere around right at the edge of him, wherever that may be. Somewhere around here, so I can get from him to him.
Okay.
So I'm going to center it somewhere about there. So we will do a world's famous fireball.
I will just. I know you're in bed and kind of.
Yeah.
Just you did see a spell just go off in that area, the one
Uh-huh.
that mesmerizes them all, and if you damage them, it will break it.
Oh, okay. Then screw that. Okay, so I thought there was a displacer piece off to the side, though. Or are they all? Everything's right there.
And then there's the one.
So far, what we see is the 3.
There's the troll
Okay.
that
Yeah.
isn't affected directly in front of Spot.
Okay. So then I'll just do a single attack. Spells. Just to piss off somebody, because I know they're about to get hit, but I don't know if I want to do that. So instead, how close are you to me, Spot? Are you within 60 feet? I think you're more than 60 feet away from me.
But you could still move.
I know, but I don't. It's got to. But I want to make sure it is 60 feet. No, it's 30 feet. So how far do I have to move?
Yeah, you'd have to move all the way up to like there. 10,
Where?
20 up to like
10, 20.
up to here.
60
All right.
feet from me is here.
No,
I have to be within 30 feet.
Oh, yeah.
So if I go from here to, that's only whatever.
no, that's Hef.
Okay, that's not me. Where am I? I'm right.
You're down
That's
here.
not me.
No, you're farther
I'm
lower.
with. Okay. 35, 40. Okay, so if I can get to 60 feet, which is here.
It's
5,
60,
10, 15,
65 feet. You
I
need to
need
go
65
65
feet.
feet.
Yep, I need to go 65 feet. Boy, that sucks.
So go up and give it to Zen.
That's what I'm going to have to do. Where's Mr.
Or do something else.
I know.
Fireball or magic
No, we
missile,
just
or
discussed that.
you could do a fireball out here.
But I am going to
hit
move up.
him.
I am going to start with 30. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 puts me inside the tree, which is a great place to hide. And since these guys are moving extremely slow, I am going to do a single target.
Well,
attack.
they're going to have to move slow, but they could try to move fast and fall on their ass.
Exactly, and they're.
I mean, they don't know.
Apparently, they're stupid. So
Right. Well, and none of them are going to try to move at all now.
That's all the 4, yeah, but the
Yeah.
other guy might.
is there advantage?
Not against the one by Spot. No.
I'm not doing the one by spot because the one by spot is still,
Out of range.
not out of range. Are they all? Remember, are they all? Okay, are they
These
all
two
mesmerized?
and these
Yes.
2 are all mesmerized. That's what the little symbol on them is.
Okay, so not the
And
one.
they're
Then I'll
prone.
just aim for the one that's in front of you. So I'm just gonna fire bolt them.
Okay. And
Yeah,
that definitely
magic, I'll
hits.
just say that, or magic missile doesn't. The magic missile is 120 feet and doesn't miss.
Yeah, neither did that. It's 26,
26. Excellent.
and it's fire, and he's a troll. So
And it's fire, which is actually really good against trolls usually. So
Usually.
the fire hits him. You see
Usually.
Spot. You see the firebolt hit. There's a sizzling. There's a short little burst of green.
I dodge.
Powder. Some of it, some of it gets in your face, but it doesn't affect you.
Disease and poison, isn't it? Woot woot.
Is that it for Elamir?
that's it for Elmer.
Okay. We have displacer beasts who are
Mesmerized.
mesmerized. Spot.
Yeah, but there's got to be a third one. They all have a pet, right? See, told you.
Leaping from the deep brush in front of you is another displacer beast.
This is where I said I went into dodge before we ended last session, right?
Just looking, they're not intelligent enough to worry about like pack tactics and stuff. So it is moving down just a little bit, not quite enough to get advantage on its attacks, and is going to attempt to attack with its tentacles. So 16 and a 21. So that
21
is
hits.
a total of 7 bludgeoning and piercing. 7 points. Not a big deal.
Nope, still in my temp.
But however, Alamir,
Yes, sir.
you hear rustling from behind you and Jinx as 3 more of the beasts come leaping out of the brush and rushing from behind.
And is that as far as they got, or are they still rushing towards us?
No, that's not. So this one is coming right up onto Jinx, and we've got 2. Yep, easily. This one easily gets up to you. And then this one, 10, 20, 30. You, Zem, you hear the rushing from behind. You turn. You see the beast. It's still coming forward if you'd like to use a reaction.
And I would.
Okay. And you definitely hit with a 34.
Plus 16? Holy shiznit.
Belt of storm giant strength. Yeah, there we go. 29 damage, and I assume you stop it in its tracks.
Yes, and I also added 23 points of divine smite.
Oh, you did. Ouch, and it is hurting. You have bloodied it in one blow.
Bravo. Golf clap.
Oh wait, I'm sorry. It is a displacer beast. You have disadvantage on the attack. We want to roll a second time and see if you hit.
Sure.
I forgot that.
Pretty sure you only need to roll a 2.
Okay.
Yep, you hit. Okay, no problem. And then, but the 2 on Alamir and Jinx, we'll do the one on Alamir first. It's 2 tentacle attacks. 16 and 14, which both miss. And then the 2 attacks on Jinkin.
But by the way, with a 10-foot reach, wouldn't I have put him 5 feet further back? Or is that just because he came up on my backside?
He is 10 feet away from you.
Looks like he's 5, but okay.
Nah, he's 10 feet away.
10? Okay.
Both attacks hit Jinkin for a total of 20. Nice round number. But before I do that, 20, that goes through the temp, plus 3 points. Here, I'm just going to do, 20 damage. Whoa! What the heck was that? And 3 damage. There we go. Okay. And Spot, your turn again. Or now your turn.
My turn finally.
Finally, yes.
Okay. Not hasted, so I gotta wait if I want to do that. Being in the midst. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna do 2 attacks and then dodge, and say to Zem that you focus on that one. I got these 2. So
Sounds
I'll
good.
punch each of them with. I'm going to go with electrical damage.
Okay.
That one's on the troll.
That
20.
hits. Yep.
And I want to use a key point for stun. And then this roll is on the Displacer Beast. Oh, I need to do that at disadvantage, so hold on.
Yes, you do. Oh, and I actually didn't do it. Did I do attacks against you on that? I did. Yes, I did. That's 16 hits. Yes.
Okay, so then they both got hit, and I want to spend a key point on each to try to stun them.
Okay, you hit the troll, and yes, and as you hit it, a spray of poison comes out at you. Would do 22 points of damage, but it doesn't affect you. You ignore the poison, and they're going to make a Constitution saving throw. A 21.
That one will save.
The Displacer Beast is a 12.
That one is stunned.
So it is stunned, yes.
And then I went into dodge for the troll lead.
All right, and you're in dodge. Luna, your turn.
All right. So these four up here, they're dazed. They're also prone, right?
No, they're just dazed. Because they
but when I hit,
they stood up. So the trolls started to step forward, and they fell. They stood up with and then used half their movement, and then all four of them were affected by
the daze. Okay.
the daze.
Good. Well, I'm gonna drop concentration up there because those four are dazed,
Got it. There we go.
and I'm gonna throw fairy fire. Should be able to get these two down here.
Yep, you absolutely can. So, dex saves, right?
Believe so. Yes, Dex 18.
22 and 9. So the second one is affected. So we'll do the there we go, pink for the fairy fire. And so that the one on Jinkin is now wreathed in magical flames.
And he'll be easier hit.
Yep. So that's your action.
Yep. And let's see here. I think I can do this for a bonus action. I'll click my staff with Shillelagh.
Okay. And any movement?
And
that's it?
That's it for right now.
All right. It is the troll's turn, and there's just the one troll that can act. It is going to... So... The troll is not that intelligent, so I'm going to roll an intelligence check. Oh, 14 is pretty darn good. It noticed that Spot wasn't really affected when it got hit by the poison, so it's not going to try to do a venom spray. It will just try to bite and claw you. So here comes a bite attack. You're in dodge.
Disadvantage?
Yep, so that's a 14.
Miss.
And a 15.
Miss.
And that... Oh, it makes and it gets a second claw attack. 11.
Miss.
And it's frustrated, but that's all it can do. It's Hef's turn. Have you got that, Heller?
Yeah, I'm looking.
Okay.
He's gonna turn and shoot at the one at Jinkin because he gets advantage.
Okay. He also gets his sneak attack.
Well, yeah, for Jinx being there and for the fairy fire, so as long as he's got advantage on the hit. Where is it? There it is. So 16 to hit the Displacer Beast for 18 points of damage then.
That hits, yes.
Then he'll roll the next one on that one too to try to keep taking it down. 30 for 13.
Nice, yep.
And 32 for 11.
Excellent. Is that right? Yep. And so 3 arrows, 3 solid hits into the creature's hide, and it.
Can he use his
growls.
bonus action again to tell Alamir to run away? Well, it doesn't matter for him though, because he'd take an attack of opportunity, right?
Right. But if you so if you ever want to use that for that purpose, he can do an attack on. He could have done an attack on Alamir's one. So in this case, he could do it to let Jinkin run away.
Yeah, let Jenkins run then.
So
don't worry about Alamir.
So if you do, so you use maneuvering attack. So go ahead and add the D10 to the damage. Yeah, without programming from
One.
your attack. 1. All right.
A 2 and a 1. I'm doing good on those rolls, guys.
Nice. But Jinx will move back 15 feet, and that gets him safely out of the creature's range. Excellent. And are you moving? Was that it?
Well, if Jenkins is moving back to me, yeah, I'll stand next to him.
Okay. And actually, I gotta remember, Jinx actually is also holding concentration. He took damage. He needs to make a con save. Whew, thank goodness. Okay. But I had to retro some stuff if that went down. All right. So now what is he going to do on his turn? He is going to... Oh, I'm just needing to make a little there. Remember that Zem has Bardic Inspiration. He is going to... that Displacer Beast is hurt. That last single point actually bloodied him. So let's go ahead and Eldritch Blast. 3 of them on that beast with advantage. So here is 1, 2, 3. Oh, with a crit too. Nice. So that is going to be 7, 10, 17. Wait a minute. How come did I rolled the wrong one? Hold on. So that is 16, 18, 26. And it's very hurt. And then he's going to use his movement. 1, 2, 3. And he's going to move back even further. So maybe he'll actually go back here. 1, 2, 3. He'll just go back to there. Yep, that's perfect. And Zim, it's your turn.
All right. I attack.
I just want to say you didn't put my owl in the order.
Your owl is here.
I know, but he's not in the turn order. He's just flying above.
Right.
He can do 1 to 3 points of damage.
He always goes after you if you have him do something.
Okay. Well, he's going. He's hunting.
Okay. Yes, any pets and stuff, I just always...
Gotcha.
They're on your initiative after you go.
Sounds good.
So 29. And it is really hurt. You slice into the creature, and it staggers and is looks like its eyes is beginning to glaze over. It hits again, and you definitely finish the creature off, and it falls to the ground.
All right, and then I will move. Do you want me on the troll or just stay on the displacer?
You have advantage that way.
The displacer is stunned from me, and it is stunned until the end of my turn, so you can wail on it with advantage as long as you want.
Okay.
So if you want to take him on, go for it, and then you can always move up to the troll after. You got advantage on every strike.
Yep. So I'll go ahead and take a butt attack.
Okay.
Where is that? There it is.
And you hit.
You have advantage, so you can roll again.
Yeah, let me see if I at least rolled a 20.
Yep.
A crit.
Yeah. Nope.
Okay, so 14. So the creature's not bloodied yet, but it has been hit a couple times. Is that it?
That's it.
Okay. Alamir, your turn.
Well, the first thing Almir's going to do is he's going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's going to bonus action
Misty step.
fly away.
Yep.
He's flying away. He says, I don't like this. He's going to use it as the spell. So he's going to cast that. Okay. All right. He's done that. Next thing he's going to do is move an extra 30 more feet to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Then he's going to cast. Where is it? That was a bonus action spell.
Mm-hmm.
So now he's going to cast an action, which is going to be haste
Okay.
on our friendly neighborhood Spot.
Woohoo!
And for anyone watching, yes, we do allow that in the campaign. At this level, full spellcasters can bonus action a spell up to second level.
Haste is third level.
Right, but that is your action.
Yes, that is my action. Correct.
You can do a second, one of your two spells. One spell can be any level, and the other can be, instead of just a cantrip, can be up to
That can be up to second.
second. Yes.
All right, and then Almir is going to pretend he actually did something. He's done. And now the owl, the owl's going to do a drive-by and swoop by him, take an attack.
Okay. Go for it, and he hits.
And it's a 1 point of damage, and then it's going to fly the other 30 feet away.
Yes, and does not provoke opportunity
An
attacks. Perfect.
Correct.
1 point of damage. Got it.
Yahoo!
It gets advantage. It could have critted for 2.
Oh, that's true. Let's see. Even the owl gets advantage.
Yes, it does.
Anything?
Nope.
No. Okay.
All right.
Alamir's done.
So now it's the displacer beasts. There are just the one stunned, and there's just the two down below. So one will go up to Hef. The other will run up to Luna.
Sorry, Luna.
That's okay.
The one on Hef, 16 and 19. 19 does, in fact, hit, as he hasn't used his shield. So that is 9 and 3, 12 damage. I'll go ahead and just add it here real quick. So he takes 12 damage. Doesn't even get through his temp. and attacks on Luna. 2 tentacle attacks. Whoa, a 1, but it was a feint. It looked like he was missed you terribly, but it was just a feint to get you in position for the follow-up. That's a crit. However, Jinkin is going to... wait, I didn't mark off that spell slot. Let me do that real quick. That was a 3rd level spell slot for Hypnotic Pattern. And now he's going to do 1st level Silvery Barbs with his reaction. And that crit has to get re-rolled. So I'm just going to do the first one that I roll here. Another crit.
Sure, what the heck?
Wow.
Yeah, so you take a total, so it swipes you right across the face and neck for 10
Do you
plus
have, do you have
3.
your inspiration still, Martin? Have him re-roll it again. Everybody got inspiration at one point. I think I'm the only one who's used mine, as far as I know. So.
I show inspiration. I'm gonna make him reroll.
Okay. You make him re-roll.
I just used my
Let's
inspiration.
do this again. Nope, and this time it misses.
Shoot. Okay, my inspiration's gone. Thank God I don't hit anything.
Just
with my
barely.
staff.
Just missed by 1.
That's the good use of an inspiration, in my opinion.
Yep. All right. Spot, your turn.
Bada bum bum. Zem moved around. The troll looks pretty damaged. I can see he's yellow already, but the displacer beast hasn't been hit. You came up and hit the troll instead, Zem?
No, he's on the displacer beast.
Oh,
I hit the displacer beast.
He butted him.
Yes. He got the butt action.
He's been booted.
I gotta go to my character sheet. That would help.
It comes in handy.
Okay. First attack. It's not an advantage anymore. Well, yeah, I'm gonna roll advantage on the displacer beast because if we take it out before it wakes up, then we're good. So first roll on the displacer. Oh, good job. That's 17 because it's not a 1. So 11 points on the displacer beast.
Okay.
Second attack.
Yep.
21 for another 9. How's it looking?
Minus 20. It's been hit a few times. You've just barely bloodied it.
Do better.
Okay, I'm gonna use a key point for it to roll its Constitution saving throw again, or to stay stunned.
Okay.
Do that before I roll my next attacks, I guess.
So here we go. 16. Fail.
So it failed. So it is stunned again for another round. Then I am going to roll or use a key point to do flurry, but I am going to take my next 2 attacks on the troll,
Okay.
which are not at advantage, but I need to get him stunned too.
I mean, it can be.
16 hit him.
16 does in fact hit.
Okay, Constitution saving throw.
So he takes the damage. Con save for the troll. 17.
Fails. Okay, and then my last hit on him will be at advantage.
Yep. So he is stunned.
That helps too, because that 2 would have been sucky. So 18 for another 14 points.
All right.
And both of them are stunned, so
And they're
well
both-
away, guys.
And they're both pretty hurt. Well, at least the troll is definitely very hurt.
Yeah, I think the troll is going to be easier to take down, but we need somebody to. Well, I don't know if fire's going to work because I've been hitting with electricity.
So, the last round it did not regen because it had been hit with fire, but it has not this round.
Yeah.
Luna, your turn.
All right.
Tom,
love
would
this
I have
one.
noticed
Go ahead.
that? I would have noticed that he didn't regen when it came around to him attacking, right?
Correct.
So could I have changed my attack then to fire on those
Sure.
two?
We'll
Okay.
we'll just say it was fire.
Good.
You're just keeping the man down.
I just was I wasn't sure because he's a poison-based
Just
troll,
keep
so
the
I
troll
figured I
down.
wanted to make sure he got hit with the fire and it
Why do
worked
you have
before I
these
wailed on him with
trolls?
fire.
When did they ever hurt you?
Do you want me to walk
No.
away? You can deal with them. I'm fine. I'll back off. They're both stunned. I can leave without a problem.
Fireball!
Throw me up a wall of fire.
The fireball will not affect these two if you want to lay a fireball and wrap it around me and Zem,
I know.
because they'll stay stunned. It's the other ones that would wake up.
I got to give you another one to fight anyway.
All right,
This
Luna, what are you
Wizard
doing?
Beast seems harder than the
Throw me up a wall of fire.
other
A
ones.
wall of fire. Okay.
Yep. 60
Which
foot
pushes
by
it
20
back.
foot tall.
You can bend the wall of fire, though, so where do you want it?
Oh, I can bend it?
There we go.
Yeah. Make it
Wall
There's
of-
5-foot sections.
So
You can basically carve your wall of fire.
so how many sections do you get?
The 60 foot.
60
So it's
feet worth,
12.
yeah.
So can I go
5-foot
from,
sections.
1 foot thick.
Will
clothing
he-
wall.
or will he wake up if I hit him with fire?
No. 'cause
No,
they're-
the 2 by me will stay stunned.
Okay.
The other ones that Jenkins, well, Jenkins hasn't lost his concentration by getting hit, right?
No, he
Did you roll?
made his save. He made his
Okay.
save. I'm gonna do this Luna save, and then I'm gonna go. Let me just do back. So you should be able to move these around. Back. So.
Let me click on select.
Hmm.
You gotta
There we go.
click on one and then you gotta rotate it too, because that fiery part is the hot side, and the other side is not the hot side.
Yep. Alright, where did I click to rotate? Alright, there's where I click to rotate.
Yeah, this is one of those things that is not faster. It's actually faster just to draw stuff in. So why don't we?
So,
we'll
yeah,
leave
I'm gonna
that
just
first one, and then just draw to show what you're doing.
So basically, I'm going to hit the front side of those, but put the fire where it's going to push them back away, give half an eye. And he'd be behind a safety net.
Got it. Okay, that's easily
And for
done.
60 foot.
We'll just leave it like this, and that's just to show that it's a wall of fire going that way. And then
Yep.
10, 20, 30, 40, yeah, and a little more. That's cool. So we know that
that's
like it
pretty
goes
close.
another 5 feet each direction.
And it's
gonna-
just to protect Hef and who's that back there? Jinx.
So we're going to do dex saves here on the 2 of them. So there is an 8 and a 10. So roll your damage for the wall of fire.
5 to 8.
Oh, you did 28. Nice.
Yep.
And there's a cat-like scream from the one, and the other is cut short as it burns to a crisp. And
That was the intent.
yep.
Hey, at least the meat's cooked.
All right.
Barbecue.
So
And
you
that's
have,
my.
Yep, and the wall is between you and the creature. Are you going to stay there?
I'm going to step back. Will that. Since I got the fire there, will that constitute a attack or not?
I'm not sure rules is written like how that works, but here's what I'm going to rule: that it's going to take the damage again if it wants to attack you, and it's not going to.
Okay, I'm fine with that.
Okay.
And we're good.
All right. The trolls are all stunned. It's Hef's turn.
That one's dead, so yeah, he will back up. And he will Shoot through the fire. Yeah, so the ice in that is melting and gone, or does it stay?
I dropped concentration, so there's no bad terrain behind us.
Yeah. It's gone.
Okay. So it does melt? I thought that was one that stayed. But no, that's the earth one that stays. That's right.
Right.
Okay, so yeah, I'll shoot at the displacer beast then, if I'm on the right character sheet. Nobody's
Hey,
buying
guys, I need a
anymore.
little AFK here.
No problem.
Okay. 29 for 13 points of damage.
Okay. And that's on the one that was on Luna, right?
Yeah, but he's not on fairy fire, so I'm assuming I don't get advantage or nothing.
Correct. So 18 points, yes, 18.
Nope, 13, because no sneak attack.
All right, 13, got it, 13.
And then the second one is going to be 8.
Okay.
And the last one is going to be 10.
10, yep.
So 20, 31 points of damage.
Nice. So just so you know, actually, he has, if you ever roll really low, like actually you just rolled a
1 on the damage on the 1.
So he has feats that allow you to re-roll a 1 or a 2, I think.
That's kind of what I've been trying to read through his stuff in between.
So he has Piercer. Once per turn, you can re-roll the piercing damage from an attack. And on a critical hit, you roll an extra damage die.
Okay.
So you can re-roll that D8.
Do I re-roll all the damage or just the 1?
Just the 1. Because you can only do it once.
Oh, and he has sharpshooter too. I've been totally missing out on that.
Yep. He has all the archery stuff. So there's 5 more points. Excellent. So 4 more points. Excellent. And now that creature is looking kind of bad. Looking a little rough. Is that it?
Yeah, because he should take fire damage by starting his turn in the fire, so hopefully he dies this next turn.
Okay. It is Jinx's turn. Jinx is going to ensure that happens because he is going to shoot his Eldritch Blast at that same Displacer Beast. Whoa! He starts with a crit. And I believe 2 hits. Yes, 2. They all hit. So first the crit, 8 and 9.
So
8 and 11
17 and
is
15.
19.
The 15 hits too?
Yes, it does.
Nice.
Yeah. So 19 points, and now it's bleeding
It's only
out from
14 though, right? Because it's disadvantage on the first one, so that 17 isn't actually a crit.
why? No, it's
Or is
not,
it per round that this thing went away because I hit him?
It's per round. So
Okay.
you had already hit him, so it's gone. So yeah, it works just like the cloaks. The displacement is only until it's hit each turn.
Nice. Nice.
All right. So, and that is his turn. He might move just a little ways over there, and then it's them's turn. And who's not back? So, Alamir, go ahead and you go.
Alrighty.
There he is.
Nope, here he is.
Nope.
Hold on. Perfect
He's
timing.
back just in timing.
Your turn, sir.
All right. I guess. Well, yeah. Let's kill off the troll,
Okay.
or try to. That is.
They're both stunned. You can whack away at both.
Okay.
But
we'll
the
hit
troll, yeah, the troll does have.
I think he still presents the biggest threat, right? As far as his ability to do damage.
Or regen if we don't hit him with fire, yeah.
Yeah. Has anybody hit him with fire?
I did last round.
You did already? Okay. Well, then let's get after that.
I still got to hit him again this round at some point because he went past his turn.
Yep, 19 hits.
Okay.
And that definitely drops the troll. There's a spray all around the troll within 5 feet. It covers Spot. Doesn't quite reach Uzem. Spot seems to just take in a big...
And just go, ah,
Yeah.
still stinks. Stay away from him when you guys do this.
And then
right.
it falls to the ground.
All right, then I will turn on the displacer and hit that. I believe it's with advantage, correct?
Yes, it is. It is stunned.
Boom.
Nice. Nice
Crit.
crit. Damage is... So... Did that crit?
Didn't look like it.
Yeah, it's saying 21 plus 6. No, it didn't.
No. Go ahead and roll. It's another.
All the dice.
1d0. Why does it look like that? Damage 1d10. So
Well, it'd be his d10s. It would be the radiant damage because that's dice. It's anything that's dice.
yeah.
So a d10, a d8, another d.
So it's 2d6. So it should be 12, an additional 22.
Yeah, if you want to double it all.
Yeah, I'm just gonna
Yeah.
I'm just gonna max it all. Additional
Well,
20.
plus the radiant 7 is a 1d8, so that would be doubled too, right?
Yeah.
So it's 34 times 2 is 68.
Jesus.
Let's just do
Minus the strength add-on.
Which is way
Which is
beyond
11.
what it had, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It'd be dead either way.
Yeah. It's
Okay.
dead.
But it's more dead this
It'd
way.
be hopefully intact so we can have another cloak made.
I just want to try something just to see. Why isn't it letting me click that again? Huh. It's not letting me click it up there. Maybe because there's already damage out there. All right, whatever. So it drops.
You know what? I only did 3 attacks last time, and I'm hasted now. Duh.
Do better next time. My God.
Oh, that's right. You are hasted. He has Elamir has concentration. Not that it matters.
Alamir hasn't been touched. He's good at hiding.
All right. Is that it, Zem? Are you attacking? Is that it?
Bonus action, butt attack on displacer.
Got it. With advantage.
Yep, that one's still stunned. Don't worry, I'll get to the other side of you, so we can take
Good.
these two down quick. It's the Bash Brothers 101.
Yeah, it definitely hits. All right.
Turn complete.
Excellent. So, Alamir, go ahead and take your turn.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. What the heck? When Troll Boy exploded, is there a radiance of poison around him that I knew to avoid?
It's only on the on
his
the
square?
round on the
You
turn
probably
that he
wouldn't
dies.
want to step in all the goo. Let's just
Yeah, I'm
say
avoiding the goo. Okay. So
Yeah.
I'm just gonna, because it's
It's not poisonous anymore. It's just goo, and it's disgusting.
okay, poisy goo.
And I'm covered in it.
Oh, well, better you than me. All right, then we'll just do this.
Jinx will take his next turn
That's
to do
on the
prestidigitation, I
the
hope.
14 hit said displacer beast.
On the displacer beast. So it was
Do I get
hit, so
advantage?
it's not displacing. No.
Yes,
So
it's
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 range.
after
It's
it,
no
it's not
longer.
stunned
Yeah. So the first attack, Zem's attack, broke it out of its
Okay, so
daze.
just 14 hit it then.
So
you have a disadvantage now.
no,
right?
because it was hit at least. 14
okay.
does hit. Yes.
So disadvantage or no? Should I roll again?
No. You
Okay.
hit.
25 points of damage.
25. Excellent. And it is bloodied. Anything
And
else?
and right now, no, he's done.
Okay.
He's
So
going to blend into a tree.
it is up to the displacer beast.
Poorly, but he's going to do it. He starts smacking his friends.
So yeah, we're just gonna say. So so the displacer beast down here, the wall of fire. Oh, wall of fire. When the wall appears,
Can't he move it? Or does it spread? Is
that
it
ends
magical
its
fire or is
turn.
it
That's what I thought. So it's when it appears and ends the turn, because otherwise you're forcing it to take damage twice before it has a chance to do anything. So it's gonna go 10, right? Let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, and it just begins running. 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. I'm just going to put it down there so it's not completely gone. Or I'll actually do there so you can still see it down there, but it is running away.
Did it take the fire damage to start with, being on that side of the fire?
No. So
Or is it when it ends their turn there?
it's when you end your turn. You're right. That's what I was
Gotcha.
saying. I was looking that up because otherwise the spell would do double damage before you had a chance to act.
Do we want to let anything escape?
That
Because
is,
would it report back to the dragon?
so the one that's next
anything
to
that
Zem.
dies, dragon can take.
Probably will. So Hef will shoot it as, it's not out of his range yet.
Not out of my range.
The one on Zem misses and misses. And it is going to attempt to move away. If you'd like make an attack of opportunity on it. It's starting to run.
He is currently not there.
Currently not there.
I'm assuming he will.
Roll a d20, and if you roll anything other than a 1, it hits.
$13.
It hits. And so he's going to stop it right there. We'll let him roll damage when he gets back. Spot, it is your turn.
Well, I'm going to go up and attack it because I don't know how much damage he did to it, though.
We can figure that out. So
Just look at one of his attacks. Regular damage is what? D10 plus 11?
Yeah, that's what it is. So go ahead
Plus
and do
2d6. D10 plus 11 plus 2d6.
that. Plus a d8.
2d6.
It's ridiculous stuff, yeah.
And a d8 roll.
Yep, 2d6, a d8, and a d10.
There you go. 13 plus 11 on top of that's 24.
25, yeah. Okay. Yeah, that creature is stopped in his tracks and just on death's door.
Okay, then I will walk over to the other side of it, but now do I have advantage? Because he's still within Zem's reach, right?
Yes, you do have advantage. Absolutely.
Oh, I didn't roll that at advantage. Hold on, don't take that one. Drop down, advantage, roll. There we go. 21
Okay.
for 12.
Yep, and you drop it.
And then I will move over to him. And I will go all out on him. So that was one attack. I have one more attack, 2 with my flurry, and 1 more with haste. So I got 4 more attacks.
Okay.
Right? Yeah.
Yep.
And do I have advantage with Zem being in range on the other side?
You do.
Nat 20.
Nice.
Savage attacks. Yep. 31 total. Nice.
Nice.
And these are all fire again, just so you know. 24
Okay.
for 15.
Yep.
Oops, not that one.
It's
This
bloody.
one. 24 for another 12.
Okay.
And then give me a Constitution saving throw for stun.
Okay. 21.
That saves. So then on my last attack here, I'm going to make him do another one. Another crit. So another 33. But he probably might pass out from that one, and
Yeah, he's done.
he's really stunned. And then I will use more movement to move over there, so Zem has advantage on whatever one he wants to
Okay.
attack.
So the question here, big question here, Luna, is what are you doing on your turn with, are you doing anything with the one running away?
Yes, because I'm scared it might report back.
Okay.
I'm going to do a 60-foot wall of fire on just the other side of it.
Okay, go ahead. And the range is what? You have 120 feet?
Yes, I'm looking here. So I've got wall of fire at 120 feet,
Got it. So
and I'm
here's,
casting at 4th level.
so go ahead and mark that off, and here's what happens. So with your passive perception, you easily can see
Just
through enough of the
with it.
mist to determine about where the displacer beast is. You throw up the wall of fire, and the beast goes down. Of course, the other one disappears. The wall goes up over by the other one, and it falls to the ground dead. It's easy enough for the rest of you to take one at a time, quickly take out the remaining venom troll and displacer beast, and they are all you finish them off, and the battle is done.
So nothing escaped as we know it, right?
Correct.
Good.
I'm going to expend then as an action at the end of the fight to regain some of my key points
Mm-hmm.
from my cloak. So it says one roll of my martial arts die. What do we have that at now? Is it 5d4 or 4d4?
I think it's 4d4, isn't it?
Trying to figure out where we put it. Yeah, okay, it's on the magical. It's 4d4.
What time of day is it?
It
about that
is. So this was
9. I get almost all of them back.
this encounter started.
I got them all back. Sweet.
Nice. Wow.
Good job.
It is late afternoon.
So I'm wondering if we want to go in the hut and rest up. This way we'll be full, or do we need to get to the dragon?
We don't have time to wait. That's why we've been pushing through this. That's why I'm using my keep or my cloak to regen my key points.
Yep.
So that I'm ready for the next fight. No short rest, no long rest, no nothing.
Sounds good.
And from your knowledge of your dragon lore, Luna, you know, like, you are, if your and Hef's estimation of where you are in relation to the dragon is correct, like, it may not have been close enough for it to know to have sensed the deaths of these creatures, but if these creatures are associated to it, it will know soon enough that
They're not returning.
correct.
They be dead.
I would assume at the max within one day, he probably has them check in of patrolling the grounds or whatever, and if they don't check in, he knows somebody's here.
So
Yep.
you continue on the way that you had been before. Is that correct?
I would
That's
think
the way
so.
we know.
Unless the cat was running towards him, and then maybe we should go the way the one was trying to escape, but I think the other one was trying to escape north, so they were both running in different directions, so continue on the way we know, yeah.
Sorry, something's going weird on my other Roll20 page. Okay. So you continue on, and you see. So after about another a little over half mile, the ground is even wetter. The fog has gotten a little thicker, and you hear in the distance the faint sounds of rushing water, probably like a waterfall. Spot, you push through some thick underbrush, and you come upon a huge wall of overgrown vines with thorns filled with black leaves. It forms an enormous tangle that blocks your passage forward. It's about 10 feet high and stretches left and right about as far as you can see.
I will wait for everybody to catch up, but whistle out for them to be quiet and slowly come up. With our whistles that we do when we work.
or just
No, it's more
whisper
like,
to everybody through. So everyone else catches up, and everyone hears the sound of the crashing water. Sounds like a waterfall of fairly significant size, and it's a good distance away. But like if there were no trees here, you would easily see it. You're confident. You Alamir, your owl is flying obviously above the height of this tangle.
Yep.
And through its eyes, you can see that it's about 90 to 100 feet in depth. This is, and Hef and Luna, you recognize this as a razorvine thicket.
And I explained to him what a razorvine thicket is.
Don't fly through. Got it.
Yep. So you may or may not have ever encountered one before. Make me a nature check. I mean, you've heard of them. Question is how well you know how it works. A 22. Yeah, you've encountered them. You've explored and probably been taught at one point exactly how they work. So you know that
I'll be back.
The razorvine thicket is meant to rip. It rips into people as you try to push through. You can't push through in any way, shape, or form. Move them out of the way like you can other types of vines. You can try to crawl through, and there are ways that you can crawl beneath like in the lower 2.5 feet of it, where the vines come up and kind of curl over. There are usually paths that you can attempt to crawl through. You can also cut through, but that cutting takes a good amount of time, but that is also a safe way to make it through. But that would definitely be slow going.
And it's not magical, is it? Or
It
is it?
is no, it is not. And it's relatively easy to cut through. I mean, it's in game terms, it's an 11 armor class. Each 10-foot section has like 25 hit points for cutting through. And of course, basically you're looking to either burn, do some type of elemental damage, or cut through with slashing weapons.
Let's see here. Can I do anything to it with mold earth?
what would you be looking to do?
Actually, I think I only get to use that twice, though, so. Yeah, no more than 2 times on that stun.
That's typically how cantrips work. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll hold off till see if anybody else has any good ideas.
Just
And
they got slashing weapons. Just cut us a way through.
okay, I guess that's what we're doing.
So exactly how are you looking to accomplish that?
Wall of swords. Just keep pushing it forward.
Let me look here. Can we all take turns in cutting through so we get through quicker, or?
Well, I mean, you're either going side by side and making a wide path, or a single person leads the way.
Okay. So, well, we got one person with a 10-foot reach too, with his halberd.
Yep. So you could coordinate to do two people working at the same time.
And that'd make it twice as fast, so. Yep, for that, Barry? Or Zim? Did Zim drop out?
He's not. Yeah, he had to go AFK again.
Okay. So I'd say, yeah, 2 of us, and I'd use, let's see, Shillelagh, how much damage would that give me?
Does
It's 1d8.
firework or just slashing?
Yes, fire can you can burn it with fire, and
I'll just
Shillelagh
fireball.
is
Is
bludgeoning,
bludgeoning.
so Shillelagh wouldn't work.
Okay.
Yeah, so
I'll
firebolt
use
would
fireball.
work.
I'll use
If we
fireball.
if we cast fire, will that wake the dragon up? Magic being cast within a certain perimeter of him.
Oh, he does know what's going on.
It's flashy, so I mean it could. You do have Hef also has does have a bladed. He has a sword. Actually,
Sunblade.
He has a sunblade, which
Yep.
which is a
Radiant.
very magical weapon. Actually, very much. It's very akin to.
I was
Zem's weapon.
really honestly waiting for the Displacer Beast to run up to me and jinx, and then I was going to use the sword, but then everything else happened, and I was like, oh, yeah, whatever.
I know.
Him and Hef works well. Hef
Hey,
and
Mythal.
Zim works well together, so I'd put Hef in front with his sunblade and Zim behind him, hacking away.
Okay.
Should be twice as fast unless somebody else has a better idea. I mean, I could shrink and go under it, but that does not get all of us through it.
Just need a hole.
Dear Liza, dear Liza.
Does anybody have Shape Earth or anything?
I've got mold earth, but
So,
then we use that's
Mold
10
Earth from
foot.
underneath and draw it up a little bit, just so that we have a hole to crawl through.
How wide's the vines?
Make a trellis. Make an earth trellis.
How wide's the vines?
Well, the vines are as far as you can see.
Yeah, widthwise. To go through it, though, can we
Yeah,
tell how thick
yeah.
it is?
So 5 foot. So the changes last for an hour, but you can still only do 2 at a time. 10 feet. So 5 by 10. Yeah, that's still only really 2 people at a time for absolute most. You wouldn't be able to. I mean, you could use. Yeah.
How deep's?
You could use mold earth maybe to undermine the root system, but because of how they're all intertwined in each other, it still would they would all hold in place. I don't think that would.
I was thinking more along the lines of if he can't lift the dirt that it's growing out of to create a hole, can we dig a hole under it then to through the dirt and the vines so that you don't have to
I was
worry
saying
about
make
it?
a trellis.
But the max he
tunnel.
could do is a 5 by 10 foot hole forward,
For
and
how?
then And
How
that's
deep?
and you'd have to be able to fit everybody in it, keep moving forward for him to keep casting and moving.
In
We
the
only need
tunnel.
one person to do it, or we need one person to shape change into something small to crawl through the vines and carry the portable hole with him.
Oh, you're okay to do it as a portable hole. Yes, one
Okay.
person he could do it. Actually, Luna
How?
could go through
You know,
using mold earth by himself or herself.
how?
Yes,
Yeah.
that
How?
would work.
How deep? I keep coming back to the same question. How deep back does
Thick.
vines go?
They travel so you need to get through at a minimum of 90 feet of vines.
Thickness? Wow. Yeah.
Somebody
I would
cast.
say all of us jump in portable hole, you take it, morph into a mouse, and just run through the vines.
Sounds good. And somebody cast
Well,
the
I don't know if
breathable
maybe
thing.
something a little bit faster than a
Or
mouse.
well, he's high enough level he could fly.
There you go. Yeah, that works too.
Do
Something that's only going to take a round or two to get you over it, because otherwise we might suffocate.
I'm also thinking Martin can also cast that deal where it puts a little bear over y'all's head too. Give y'all's breathing.
If he has it.
Yeah, but that's underwater breathing.
Yeah.
And a portable hole is not water.
Correct.
That's
I-
a void
I can-
of no
I
water.
can put water in it.
You need 82 trillion tons.
Okay.
So is that the
So-
plan? You're going to wild shape?
Yes.
What are you going to wild shape into?
And let's see here. What flies fast and how heavy is the portable hold to carry?
It
do have-
doesn't weigh anything.
We
It
do
does-
have an
and
owl.
and it doesn't
Plus,
actually
it'll morph into you as you transform.
exactly.
I was thinking, yeah,
All of your
eagle
equipment
should be
morphs
able
into
to.
you. So
Let's see.
you could be a
What's the
sparrow.
fly
You
speed?
could be whatever.
Yeah, I know the giant eagle has.
I don't think you need to
80-foot
go that
fly
big.
speed.
You might take attraction of the dragon's knowledge if you're something that big in its territory.
So
I know.
the quietest, smallest thing would be a regular eagle, or sorry, owl, a regular owl. You could do actually a relatively small owl. So you still, I think it's at least a 60-foot fly speed, and you make like you're very, very silent.
And I'm adding it to my deal right now. So, yep, I'll do. Let's see what the owl is.
It you just say you're doing it, unless you're going to stay in that form. I'm not
It's-
going to worry
It's
about
a
it.
60. It's a 60-foot fly speed. So yes.
Yep. So what like even if it was less than that, so you could, so
Two turns.
so everyone jumps in the portable hole. You take an action to gather it up. You bonus action wild shape. 2 rounds later, the portable hole. 2 turns later, the portable hole. You're down. The portable hole is open, and everyone can climb out. You're on the other side. All for the use of a wild shape. All right. You have made it past the Razorvine Thicket Challenge.
Way to go, Luna. It's kind of musty in there.
So the trees begin to and the underbrush begin to thin a little bit, and approaching carefully through the trees, you see a rushing waterfall cascading into a sparkling emerald green pool up ahead. The surrounding banks bear large claw marks on rocks overgrown with moss. The carefree song of birds and soothing rush of the waterfall hit your ears as you... Here, let's get the new map. Hello, map. Hello. You're in the upper left.
Hello. Hello, map.
Might take a little bit. It's a big map.
We're there.
And actually, it is... Okay, I'm going to have to redo my Roll20. So it's having... There we go. That worked much better. So... There we go. We're going to look at this map from Spot's point of view. All right. So you see the waterfall and the pool up ahead. So you're obviously still within the trees. There are cliffs. So to ahead and below, those are cliff faces. Technically, so
My turn.
let me do this real quick because this map is kind of weird if I remember correctly. Let me go over here. Yeah, that's the weird thing with this map. It's another one of these maps where north is actually, I'll just do it right up on the top here in the middle. So north is pointing down. So that is north. All right. How do you guys want to handle this and approach?
Oh, what do you guys want to do? I'll wait for them to catch up, and I'll just, means quietly move forward.
Here, I will just move everybody forward a little bit.
Send the owl out to look around.
Yeah, let the owl scout. Yep, at least initial scouting.
All right. Elamir, are you gonna? Is Elamir there? I think I didn't.
Well,
Go ahead.
I said while we're waiting on Alamir to answer, is there anything I pick up from my knowledge of dragons about this area?
I mean, the markings on the ground are certainly look like dragon marks. You see. So, hold on a sec here. The fog here hanging in this area is thicker and probably and has an extra element to it. There's an acrid smell to it that is indicative of being close to a green dragon's lair. The heavy moss in the area is also relatively common for green dragons. There's definitely a extra thickness and a denseness to the undergrowth and the life of this area that is caused by the dragon's magic. So we'll just say, so the owl goes flying around, flies out. So somebody tell me where exactly is the owl flying while Elamir is indisposed?
Let's have him fly everywhere, but near that's a waterfall, I assume.
Yes.
Yep. Let's have him fly everywhere but there, assuming that might be the most dangerous part. So if he loses his owl, it's not our fault.
Okay. The owl flies around the cliffs, flies close, but not over. Actually, in the above the pool itself, and does not see anything that you cannot see through the trees yourselves. does not notice anything.
Do you want me to go up the cliff a little ways, see if there's another entrance somehow, maybe?
I think that's a great idea. Yeah, go 100 feet out, from the cliff face in.
Yep.
Yeah.
So the owl goes up and above the cliff face, goes flying around out of sight. Alamir looks through its eyes and says that the cliff and goes up and over for it's like a huge mound of earth, like a several almost there's like a small plateau, almost like several large hills converge or are pushed up from below, and then rolls down on the other side, out towards the marshes, which can be seen off to the southeast, and to the west and the north. Gently goes down through lightly forested hills till it gets to the river. He does not see any openings. Any other openings. Good. Just in time, your owl just was sent out on
A mission.
a scout.
Recon.
Scouting.
Recon mission. Okay. So he's birding it.
Yep. And you did not find any entrances into
Into
a cave or anything like that.
Okay.
Do you want him to fly close to the waterfall now? We weren't going to make that decision. We're letting that one up to you. In case the dragon just snaps out and eats it.
Yes, of course. The owl is going to do full recon.
See if there's any entrance behind the waterfall then.
Roll me a perception as the owl flies over above the pool and by the waterfall. 21. So are you looking through the owl's eyes? Is what I was assuming before, but is that true?
It's the easiest way, right?
If you're talking,
Yes, I am zoned out in between everybody.
Yep.
Okay. Looking through the owl's eyes, you see the owl focus in the center of the waterfall, and there you don't see anything per se, but it strikes you there's something unusual. So through the crashing water, like when you look into a large waterfall, right, the cascading water forms like a moving sheet of transparent liquid, and in the center of it there is a section of it that is like the water isn't splitting all the way apart, but it's like the back edge of the water is hitting something and splashing and some. You can't see anything.
Looking at us already, guys. He's looking at us.
Is there a way to get behind it? Can the owl fly between the water and the rock?
So you fly over. I'm going to put you fly over as close as you can and look, and there is no room. The water falls directly in front of the cliff face. Though it does look, it's dark, but it does look like there might be an area, like there often is with waterfalls, behind it where if you went through the waterfall you'd at least be able to stand, but you can't tell from this side with the volume of water how big that area is.
What about the other side? Same thing?
Same thing.
Okay, so I'm going to let the owl come back, and I'm going to come out of the trance, and I'll explain what I saw, but at the same time I'm going to say, guys, I am not Moses. I can only give you water breathing. So I cannot part the seas. But there is something back there. How we get there, I don't know. The next question is, who's the most athletic?
Athletic? That would be Zem.
Yep. Athletic, I got that.
Acrobatic?
Okay.
That would be me.
Okay, athletic would be Zem. Acrobatic would be you, but who would be the better at swimming without having to take out 20 minutes of armor?
That's me. I have no armor on, and I have ring of free movement.
And you have water breathing. Why don't we see what's underneath? Because owls don't swim.
So
So you want me to go skinny dip in a dragon's pool? Wow.
Yeah.
We're rooting on.
um, at
You
that
don't-
moment,
all I'm
It's
looking
just
for
no
is-
difficult terrain. Is water considered difficult terrain? Because you move at half speed in it normally.
But you have free action.
Ring of free action is only reduces difficult terrain. That's why I'm asking the question.
Oh, okay. Okay.
yeah, but it
Because there is
does
specifically swimming in this game.
right. It's and that is different.
Okay.
There are other things that allow you to move at full speed in water.
Mm-hmm.
Same way that technically you're half movement when you climb, so that's not, but it's not necessarily difficult terrain.
It's only difficult terrain if I'm climbing a thorny tree.
the soothing rush of the waterfall is suddenly rent asunder, and and you look, and an opening appears in the middle, in the center of it, and quickly widens, and with a mighty roar, you hear the dragon
Never mind,
yell.
Get your armor back on.
And you see the opening and splashing of water, and then it closes again. You see a spray of water come out, falling. You see some big things of water come off of what you briefly would recognize as an invisible dragon of immense size, and it yells, "Intruders!
He knows we're here.
You are not welcome." And I need everyone to roll initiative, please.
I rolled my stealth first. It's only a 10, though.
Let me go ahead. Can I do this? I don't think I can do that. So let me do this. Roll initiative. Oh, I get to +1. Look at that. Look at his
crap.
initiative.
Yeah, but look at my initiative. The only time I'm rolling a crit.
Wow. And still the dragon goes before Alamir.
Alamir got a 23. Dragon got a 2. How does it go before
Or
Alamir?
not Alamir, I mean before Zem.
Well, Zem always sits back and goes, I'll let you guys run in first. I'm not in a rush.
All right.
I have power. I'm just not very fast. Yeah.
All right. So let me see here.
You guys better just start throwing out fairy dust, like, real fast so we can see it. I mean, if I get within a certain amount of feet, I have blind fighting now, so.
Line fights kicks ass.
Okay. Let's see. I think. Oh wait.
As Spot puts
We need.
blindfold on.
I think we need Jinkin and Hef in here.
I was getting to Hef's thing.
You know, I think we can do it without. We got Zap.
There we go. So now let's get everybody. I think that's everyone.
Oh,
1, 2, 3,
mine's
4,
not
5.
on there.
Oh nope.
I rolled a 19. I can re-roll it so it gets added, and then I gotta change it to a 19.
Or I can just put you on. Here we go. I got you.
Okay.
19. Boom. All right. Alamir, you saw that. You know that the dragon came out. I'll tell you what. Everyone make perception checks too, please, to see what you saw when the dragon flew invisibly through the waterfall. Luna.
Remember, everybody gets +4.
On perception? I think it's only saving throws.
Okay. Well, never mind then.
All right. So Luna, you did notice, you saw enough, like you noted the falling water and followed the trail. It came out like to here, to the pool, and then you saw it turn and head up towards the cliffs. From your perspective, it turned left.
I call out what I saw to everybody.
Yep. And I'll let you do that as your reaction for the turn. So, Alamir, you have that information as you take your turn.
Alamir teleports home.
I'm done. Yeah, I'm done.
Poof! Done. You look around. Where's Alamir? I don't know. All right. So Alamir is going to. First thing he's doing is he's going to cast a spell that he should have cast a long time ago. Come on, show me my spells. There we go. Boop. Okay,
Aha. Okay, mirror image.
and then he's going to, in turn, take a nice walk. 20, 25, 30. All right. And now he's going to duck.
Okay. So it's Jinx's turn. Yeah. So Jinx is... Not really a whole lot to do when you can't see someone. He doesn't have the ability to cast without being able to see.
I'm not hasted anymore, right?
No, it's been too...
Yeah, because we had to go through the vines and all the other stuff, yeah.
Yep.
Just taking off my AC bonus.
Well, so all he will do is he will give... so his Bardic Inspiration also would all be gone. So he will give Bardic Inspiration... shoot. What do you think? Spot, Jim. He'll give Bardic Inspiration to Spot.
Yeah, Spot makes sense for a number of reasons.
Yep.
Why?
Because of
Gotta
all
get
the
up to it first.
all of the
reasons.
Yeah, all of the attacks you have the best chance to have a and then be able to add to it, right?
He will run.
I'm
under
just
a
gonna
tree.
run, dive into the water, swim through it, go into the cave, and be like, "Treasure!" and see if he follows me back in.
Piss on
Because
his
then we know where he is.
piss on his treasure and say, "This is what I'm going to do to everything you own." Yeah.
And it is your turn, Spot.
I'm gonna run, swim through the water, and jump into the cave.
Okay.
So
Follow me.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70. Which will go back 10 feet for swimming at half speed. Then another
running on
70
water?
feet. Technically, no. Yeah, actually I am, because I can run on water now. Thank you for reminding me about that. So that's my 70, and I'm running so fast that I can run on water. And
You must run very fast.
I am dashing 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45,
And you
50
hit a solid wall.
to there, and I'm going to push my way through the waterfall.
Okay, hold on. Let me take care of that. Okay.
And if I can get through the waterfall with my movement, I have another 20 feet, but I'm going to get to like only 10 more feet and then stay there and just be like really loud, "Treasure!" and then see what the dragon does. And I will go into dodge. No, I can't,
Okay.
because I use my bonus action to dash. Never
How
mind.
come this token doesn't have night vision? That is here. Save. There, now you have night vision. So you look, you get into the waterfall.
I
And
see Grunda.
yes, you see an Etten.
Not treasure.
And an opening to the north.
So I would have yelled treasure as I took off running across the water through the waterfall, but then as soon as I got into the waterfall, I would have been like, gulp.
You also have stepped into a corridor. This is not just a rough-hewn tunnel. This is
Polished?
like a so it is full of fungus and lichen of varying colors, mostly green, blue, and red. And there are little mushroom spores along the walls. And there's a path that heads through the middle that is relatively clear of all these
Yeah.
types of
Disease
things.
and poison, I think I'm okay.
And there is also a mist, an acrid smelling mist within this tunnel system. So is that the end of your turn?
I will hold my breath if I smell something funky.
Okay.
It's probably the Etten's BO, but I'll hold my breath anyways.
All right. Luna, your turn.
All right, so if I'm reading this right, under Dispel Magic, it says choose one creature, object, or magical effect within range.
Mm-hmm.
So it should be within 120 foot of me.
Right, but you have to hold on a second. You have to be able to target it very specifically.
Well, if he's dispelling invisibility, wouldn't it? And he knows where the dragon was based on his perception check?
And it says creature, object, or magical effect within range.
Choose any creature, object, or magical effect within range. Ah. Interesting.
Yeah,
Am I
if-
reading that right or wrong?
If he has the general area where it is and he applies the dispel,
He knows it's invisible, so he knows what the spell is. That's what he's dispelling on the creature.
Well,
So-
the
And
way
I've used in-
it's written, you don't even have to know where it is as long as there is one of those spell effects within 120 feet.
Yep.
And I'm casting it at my 5th level, which would be a 3rd level Dispel Magic.
It would be a 5th level dispel magic if you're
Okay,
casting it at 5th level.
Yes.
But it would make so it doesn't.
So if it's a
I mean, it doesn't make sense that it would do, like, you do have to focus it. So, I mean, I'm not, but I mean, yeah, so he had a really great, his
I don't know,
28
that's why.
perception, you have a really good idea where the creature is. So go ahead. So what level are you casting it at?
5th level.
5th level.
I mean, it's a suppression of magic in that area that he's casting it. So if the dragon is there, it might only reveal like his tail, but it'll still. Then he'd be able to focus it to reveal the rest of them, I would think. So as long as he gets it in the general area,
But is it a spell or innate?
it's a
It's a
magical
spell.
ability either way. That's how the spell read. So it should
Right.
it should dispel it either way.
Yep. So it
Not
will-
trying to curb it.
You're always trying to
So-
ruin and keep the magic in the game, Martin.
I know. It's always the magic.
Martin's all about the magic.
So it's all about that base, but different.
It's all about the
Makes
Benjamins.
sense.
Yeah.
Okay. Here we
It's all
go.
about the magic bends.
So Luna, you cast your spell, and flying above the tree here from your viewpoint, the left of the pool, the dragon shimmers into existence as the greater invisibility that was on him dissipates.
He's
I did
only
my job.
15 by 15.
That's a small
like-
dragon.
He's like almost as big as Grundagrunga there, bear.
He's an adult dragon. Adult dragon are only huge, that's huge. That's the beginning of
I thought
huge.
20 by 20 was huge. Okay.
Well, I think and anything that's
Okay, it's big.
the one level above that, the 20 by 20 can be any size.
Right.
It's because so if it's only 15 by 15 versus the. Okay, I thought an adult dragon was a 20 by 20, but that's fine. I'm okay with the smaller one.
I'm pretty sure huge, it's just huge.
Yeah, that's 15 by 15 then.
Yeah. And this, so similar, so if you remember, Arathator was, I'm pretty sure, 20 by 20. But that's because Arathator was just
and
shy.
we're on a small map then too, I think.
Yeah, was just shy of being an ancient dragon. He was older. This is a relatively young adult dragon.
I did my job.
So you're done?
Yes.
All right, Hef. What does Hef do?
Hef is going to try to move his arm with a cat on it. 10, 20, 30. Well, he's within range, right? Because range on a longbow is like super long.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, 600. So, and he has sharpshooter, which means it's 600 with no disadvantage. So, yeah, he will.
And there's one.
He will use his bonus action to whisper to Zem to say "run," so he can use half of his movement as a reaction if he wishes.
But I think that's only if you hit the target with.
Don't worry, half.
I thought it was either way because you're spending your bonus action. Right?
It's when, but it's only when you get to.
I'm taking the attack action. It says when you take the attack action, you can forgo one of your attacks to use a bonus action to make.
So you don't have
someone
to.
You can see strike in reaction.
You're just wasting an attack.
Maneuvering attack, is that the one that makes him run? One of these was making.
It's a maneuvering attack.
Yeah. So when you hit with the weapon, okay. So this one I do have to hit. So I am going to try to shoot the dragon.
All right.
And this is with one of those Hawkeye arrows, right?
A 28 definitely hits.
Now you can run. I've distracted him. Act like it was you.
You want to add the D10 to your damage?
Yes, I can't do that from his sheet, so I will do that from mine.
If you had not hit, I was going to use my inspiration on you.
So that is 16 total damage.
What other things does he have? So hold on. Go away. Okay, so that actually wasn't a bonus action. That was just his superiority die. So I get 2 more attacks and his bonus action. So here's attack number 1.
Right. The bonus
26.
action is needed in order. 26 hits needed to, when he for the one that lets someone else attack. That's what it is.
Yeah. Yep. That's what I'm reading.
All right. So another 14. Okay.
Yeah, and I'm not going to sharpshoot yet because I don't know what his AC is at. So
19. So a 19 hits.
Okay.
So another 11.
So with a plus 13 on my attacks, I might be able to do some sharpshooting. We'll see.
All right. And that's your
That's
turn?
his 3 attacks. What does he have for bonus action? Nothing that he needs right now. So, yep, that's all he's got. And he
Okay.
moved 5 feet to the right to get a clearer shot through all the trees.
So. Da, 60.
Oh, wait. Okay. Animated shield is a bonus action. He throws that up in front of him. Just in case the dragon got mad at him.
Got it. So now he has +2 armor class. Actually, isn't more than that? No, it's just +2. It's just animated.
It's just animated, so it's holding in its space in front of him.
Yep. Okay, so it is the dragon's turn. He looks around at himself and let's see. At the end of a turn, he actually used one of his legendary actions to detect, and he looks over and he goes, "Sly mage, you will pay for messing with my magic." You can't
hear you,
You're
Steve.
muted.
I'm pointing that way, going, "He's the mage."
I was going to say, you should have made a dumb comment of, I'm not a mage.
He's gonna do it.
I like mushrooms like you.
Let's do an evaluation here.
Magical mushrooms.
Oh, that's nice. So right there. So I can go to right there. So he is going to 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, and is going to breathe a cone of poisonous breath, a poisonous gas. Let's just do.
Oh, he's spewing poison at you guys. I better come back out then.
So let's do the cone. No, we're doing a cone degree 45, and we're going to goes like this. That's what I thought. So, and he can actually do it so that it will also get Zem.
He saves the owl. Good.
He
All
could
right.
probably move it over one more square and get the
He
owl
could.
too.
So, but the owl is
don't
actually
even-
up in the air. So,
Yeah, we don't get a cacao.
So Luna, Alamir, and Zem need to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Do you see how many trees he had to go through for this?
That's the poison gas. It just flows
Alright.
through. That's why they use poison gas. Luna, you take 40 poison damage. Zem, you
Actually,
take
can
20.
I actually use my inspiration to reroll?
Yes, you can.
Okay,
Oh,
click
good news
now.
is I have advantage against poison. What? Why didn't it let me roll it? With
Yes.
advantage. It doesn't matter. I think that works. But let me see if I can get a crit.
Nice. All right, so everybody saved. Everybody gets only takes 20 point of poison damage. Yep. And it doesn't create the poisoned effect, so that is all you do is you take the damage. And then it gets to, and then it's going to fly 10, right? 10, 20, 30 feet, and it does an abrupt turn and flies 30 feet back towards the waterfall. Yeah, and I don't think that it can do that. No, because that's on a multi-attack. All right. Zem, it's your turn.
All right.
Wow,
you-
great.
did you-
Good job, guys. You all made the save. Sorry, I stepped away.
Oh. Did you say that it looks like we can around here? We can actually walk around here to get to the cave rather than swim to it.
No, there's no way to get to the cave without swimming or flying.
Okay.
Is he flying over the water right now?
Yes, he is approximately 30 feet above the water.
You know there is one way to get across the water, guys.
I know what I'm doing, guys.
I can just teleport us to a place I've never seen.
Turn complete.
Okay. Alamir,
I thought he ran the other way.
top of the round.
Okay, so 10, 20, so
Oh, and I need to do something else here too.
30,
Oh
40,
my goodness.
50, 60. All right, done.
Hold on a sec here. I need to
Holding.
close that group. You're done. Okay.
Actually, no. I want to try something different. I'm only going to go 30 because I still have room. So
What about your
20,
bird, too?
20.
Don't forget him.
Yeah, the bird moves the whole movement. How far does he move? He moves.
Just have him fly around the dragon and create distraction.
That's where he's going. He's got 60 feet. 10, 20, 30, 40. Caca!
Good night, Talon. Love you, too.
So
She's down there.
All right. You hit.
For 1 point.
Okay. You do 1 point.
And he's got 5 more feet.
Oh, wonderful.
It's something to eat while he's there.
Uh,
But how far am I away from him right now? I am 60. Oh, you say?
Why didn't you stay next to him so I have advantage when I fly and jump on his back?
the owl does not give you. The owl can do the help action if he's coordinating, but he already attacked.
Yeah. Well, he can coordinate next time. Okay.
All right, so let's see what happens when I do this. Where's my staff?
Whoa. Double O. That is a really good initiative from
Yeah.
the Etten.
You like that?
That's a.
Can I have that as his attack, though? Can we do a swap?
That's a right here.
What? I'm sorry.
Fireball.
A fireball?
Yeah, DC 18 dexterity.
Okay, you do a fireball on the dragon. Here we go.
I'm pulling
He
up
swallows
fireworks,
it and laughs at you.
which
Oh, no,
ignites
that's
the
a fire
poison.
dragon. That's a fire dragon. Never mind.
Dexterity saving throw.
18.
25.
So it takes 16.
16 points of fire damage. Okay.
All you did was help me know what his dexterity save plus is. Thank you.
Sure, anytime. Glad to help.
Can I have his intelligence and wisdom also?
Yeah, a lot. So, that's it?
Yeah, that's it.
Jinkin, let's just start by 10, 20, 30. We'll move 30 feet. And actually, yes, there is a spell that he will attempt. I believe.
Hypnotic.
No. He's going to
Please.
attempt. I think Psychic Lance. Yes,
That works.
That is the one to attempt. So that is a intelligence saving throw. Let's just do. Yes, Psychic Lance. That intelligence saving throw. And he would miss, except he's going to use one of his legendary resistances. And I just want to mark that down. Okay. So he saves. So he's going to take half damage. So half of this. 12 points of psychic damage. Okay. And then Jinx will give who already wait. I thought no, he didn't. So how far away can he do Bardic Inspiration? 60 feet. So 10, 20, 30, 40. Zem's out of range, so he'll give it to Hef. Hef has Bardic Inspiration. Okay. Spot, your turn. Oh wait,
So
before you go, Spot. Sorry. Legendary action. So, well, let me just make sure. Let me mark this off. Bardic. Yeah, I did that. All right. So, legendary action. And there are some. I don't think there's any more here. Those are lair actions. Okay. So he is going to. He's going to do a wing attack.
Oh, the poor owl.
Yeah, the only thing in range is the owl.
He's
I know.
gonna wing bucket the owl.
That's why he's
It's
doing
gonna
it. So
gonna explode.
The owl needs to make a dexterity saving throw,
Okay.
or
Go, owl, go.
or take 15 points of bludgeoning
Dexterity
damage.
saving throw, So
One or
That's
two
it.
feathers. What's left?
All right, and the owl is gone.
explodes.
Boom.
Give me a second. I will bring another one back.
And then, as part of that legendary action, it gets to move half of its fly speed, 10, 20, 30,
The owl
begins to
flying.
fly into the, is now flying, his head is just reaching and entering the waterfall. Spots, now it's your turn.
Oh, you made him come to me now. I was going to do something cool.
No, I should have done something different.
I was to say, Spot read this story about a monk who jumped on the back of a dragon and beat it to death and flew it down to the ground. So he was going to do the same thing. But now it's coming back at him, so...
Its leg, onto its back. Step.
I think I'm still going to do... Yeah, I'm going to use my cloak to do an ethereal jaunt.
Okay.
Once per turn, I can expend a charge to magically shift from the material plane to the ethereal plane to reach a specific point in range. And then I can, if I travel up or down, it takes more movement, but I'm not doing that. I'm just going to go basically onto the other plane so I can run around past Grunda
Okay.
and go this way and hopefully get to a spot 5 or 10 feet down there or as far as I can run before I turn back visible. Because I automatically turn back when I'm done.
Right. Okay.
So I gotta take another point off of that. So yeah, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70. And then I would turn back into poof, I'm there. But it looked like I disappeared and then appeared on the other side of him.
Yeah, it looks like a teleport.
Yep.
Yep.
Especially for that distance.
I don't.
And can I do a stealth when I come out to try to be quiet when I come out to the point where I want?
Yeah, absolutely. Go.
Because I
Well,
don't want to. I want to
would-
be able to get on the other side of him without him knowing that poof, there I am, kind of thing.
Sure, go for it.
Poor owl.
Oh, it rolled from a 20 to a 2.
Ooh, a 10. Okay.
You better.
So, well, I think I'm quiet and I'm up against the wall, but I'm probably breathing a little heavier than I thought I was.
I look invisible, don't I? Can you see? Yeah.
Do I notice? Does he notice me? Because that's just my movement so far.
So, not yet.
Like, does he start turning around like he heard something, or?
So
He had
before
advantage 'cause he has two heads.
so it's it's a female Etten, two female heads.
A she.
And like in the beginning, when you first showed up and she saw you on her turn, she did say, "Who you be, little one, coming into Choth Cave?" And now you just see her like staring down the corridor, looking where you disappeared.
Okay. And I can't roll another stealth to do my the dash then, right? To go another movement at half speed is what I want. 35 more feet.
You're going to use the stealth you just rolled. This would be
Okay.
like to come out and try to be.
So I try to stay quiet then, and I go along the wall, tiptoeing to get back behind her vision, hopefully that she can't see me up against the wall.
Okay. And I will go ahead. Let's go ahead and do this.
What is it? Alt to go to half? There we go.
Let me...
Tucked into the corner.
I'm going to do this so that... There we go. So I don't need to... I can cover up OBS right now, so I don't have to have so much open. I'm going to do this real quick so that you have an idea. So as you're walking away, you hear the Etten kind of turn and go, "Who down there?" And it sounds like she heard something.
That was after my turn's over, though, right? So I can't do the rest of my movement instead of half speed.
It would have been while you were moving, yes.
Okay, then I would have picked up the pace and tried to get around this corner.
So
how much farther can I go?
So it would have been half of that movement there, so maybe another 15, 20 feet?
I have 70 total, so if I moved half at half speed, that would have been 10, 20, 30, 40-ish. So I get another 30 feet from here.
Sure,
10,
go for it.
20, 30 puts me to there.
Okay. All right. And you do so in the room.
I see more water.
Yes,
and mold.
You see a lot
fungus.
of water. Let me just do this real quick. Passing beyond.
So cut off, guys.
So you find yourself at initially when you went through the waterfall, you were at the top of a steep slope, and so you went downhill, relatively, at a decent slant, and past the Etten. And then it opened up into a large 40-foot tall chamber. The rest of it actually, I think, was only 20 feet tall. So this is, and this chamber is filled with stalactites and stalagmites, each about the size of a gnome or halfling. To the southeast lies a pool fed by water dripping down through cracks in the ceiling. There's a smooth rocky island at its center. And to the southwest, the cavern wall climbs to another level where you spot the flickering shadows of a fire. And rough-hewn passages to the west and north ascend deeper into the cavern complex. And yes, this cavern is also covered. So there is thick, rolling mist rolling through the cavern, and especially dense over the water. Not so much you can't see through it, but it is similar to what you were going through in the forest. And tons of in here you can tell that the lichen covering the walls and ceiling are phosphorescent, and so even if you didn't have dark vision, you'd at least have a little bit of light in here.
Okay, so I was gonna say there is some bioluminescence. Does it make my dark vision reach any farther than what it is then? Since there's some bioluminescence? Like, do I still see the Etten, basically? Because right now I don't see the Etten in my view.
No, you. So it would give you about. It's enough to give you. It would have given you like 30 feet of vision if you didn't have dark vision.
Okay.
Okay, Luna, it is your turn.
All right. While the dragon's still within 120 foot width, it's about 95 foot. I'm gonna cast Tidal Wave on him.
Do it downward to force him down into the pond.
That's the whole idea.
Awesome.
Okay.
So the waterfall becomes a tidal wave forcing him down.
12 bludgeoning DC 18 dex save. Dex 23.
He still takes half of 11, so that's what, 5?
Half of 12, which is 6.
How far away? I just
I mean, you
just
rolled
wanna
12
look
first,
at
so
something real quick here. That's 120 feet. What is the range on?
tidal wave is 120 feet.
Yeah, no, I'm looking at.
He's looking at something else.
No, it's only 60 feet for silvery barbs. So, okay. All right. So he did 11 damage, so it takes 5 bludgeoning damage.
He did 12 on the first roll.
Oh, you're right. So it's 6.
Oh, yes, you're right. Sorry about that. Thanks.
So you see the water hit the dragon as it's beginning to enter the falling waterfall, but it's already on an upswing, like lifting its body very strongly upwards to counteract the mass and force of the water coming down. So the tidal wave added to that does not have an effect on it, other than to do some bludgeoning, a little bit of damage, forcefully hitting into the creature's upper body.
It's worth a try.
Yeah, absolutely. Have you already? Are you done moving? Anything else?
Yep, I'm gonna see. It's heading the other way. I'm gonna see what Alamir has.
Alamir's going to see a dragon go through a wall into a cave.
Dancing lights, guys. Dancing lights.
So Luna's done.
I'm gonna move. Just
Okay.
all right. So let me click over here. That. It's 5, 10. I'm gonna move to there.
Okay. It is Hef's turn.
You can still see him. He will move up his 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Because he doesn't want to be too far behind you guys. What is this Lance of Burning Backfire?
So when he's on a griffin, that is one of the
Okay,
weapons
that's
used
his
by,
weapon for the griffin.
Yeah, it's a lance. It's a magical lance.
Ooh, 14 does not probably hit him.
It does not, especially since that's a 1.
Oh, a 15. Jesus, what's
15
going
does
on?
not hit either.
There we go. 21 for 11 points.
21 hits. Anything special with that 21?
I'm looking at those things. Hold on.
The arrow of dropping dragons from the sky.
Nobody's within range to do the command to strike, so a superiority die. Well, that's right. I can use my bonus action to go into stealth, hopefully, beforehand. I keep forgetting that, too.
Yeah, you can.
To try to get advantage to get my sneak attack. I'm just going to do precision attack, I guess, then.
Okay. So just
Well, no, tripping attack, would that make him fall because he's flying?
wow. Yeah, tripping attack against the flying dragon. I don't think that would do.
Well, it says he must make a strength saving throw. If he fails, he's knocked prone. So technically, that would be like a wing clip or something, I would assume, right?
Yeah. Yeah, you can try. I mean, you can try and see what it does.
Yeah, we'll do that. So I get to add on the D10, and then he's got to make a strength saving. Hopefully, if anything, it forces him to use automatics.
Legendary.
Oh, look at that, 10.
Nice. Okay.
So 10 more damage and a strength saving throw, DC 17.
DC 17 strength saving throw.
Oh no, never mind. It does say if the target is large or smaller, it must make the saving throw. So this was just a...
Okay. It automatically
So,
makes it if it's large.
yeah.
That makes sense.
So precision attack would do the same thing, so it would just be that. It'd give the extra dice of damage.
Cool. Or I needed to mark those off. So you did
He did 2
you did
so
two.
far. Yeah, 2 more.
2 more. Superiority dice. 2 more. Got it. Okay.
So he's got 2 left, right?
Yes, he does.
Okay.
All right. It is now the dragon's turn. He continues to fly through 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. Out of the way! And he gets to there. Oh, I gotta roll. Let's see. I need to roll I think it's a right D6.
Is he still flying, or did he like semi-land there?
He is now rounded the corner and is actually still in semi-flight, gliding through. Okay, that's not what I wanted to do.
It's funny you
But,
told him to move out of the way then. Flying over him, but
It's his landing
he is.
spot.
If he recharges, he's going to do this. So here's a D6, and he recharged. So he comes through, he sees Spot, and he does a cone of poisonous gas, which
meh.
yeah, which would have done 58 points of damage, and it rolls over you, and your training in special monk.
I hold my breath and focus my
Nice.
key, and it just kind of goes around me.
And he is, you are all going to be annoying, aren't you?
That's our nickname. Annoying. Middle name's Danger.
And then
Biscuit.
So now I will do this in a sec here. So, Zim, it's your turn. While you do that.
Alrighty. Well, I cast fly on myself,
Okay,
and I fly.
there we go.
6. So that's where I am. Do I take it I see nothing? What I see is what I got?
Hold on.
Assuming you're still in front of the waterfall.
Yep.
I don't think you'd stop in it.
Let me just add in the lair action. Actually, it would be even before Jinx. There we go. Let me just take a look and just double check, because for some reason, no, yours is on. Yeah. So what you see is
Okay.
what you see.
Okay. Okay, then my turn is complete. Thank you.
Yep. Okay. All right. The Etten, you hear the Etten go, Master, what want Grumda go take Grunda take care of intruder? And you hear the Chuth go, yes, fool, go Stop them. Gather your siblings and stop the ones coming in the entrance. And you hear, and the Etten goes, "Yeah, stupid Granda. Hurry that way. No call me stupid, you dum-dum." And they go over to the wall and open a little passage, and one of them yells, "Come! Intruder's at entrance! Hurry! Hurry!" And then it goes running off. Oh, Etten's 40? Yes, 40 feet. 10, 20, 30, 40. And then
When I ran through there, guys, I tell you over the thing, I didn't see any other room with people, so I don't know where the hell he's running to get reinforcements. Because I still can't see.
Yeah, roll. Oh.
Yep. And then I'm going to 10, 20, 30, 40, 10, 20, 30, 40, and 10 behind, and 10 behind, 10 behind. There we go. It is now Alamir's turn.
Elamir's going to take the long run. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110. I'm just running along the wall if there's a ledge.
There is no ledge.
Well,
Up
when
to
getting
that
as
point,
far,
there is, right?
as far as I can get, then eventually I'll be in the water.
You can get to right there.
All right, then.
Oh.
Then I'm
You
going to
jump in the
hold my...
water?
I'm not leaving myself floating right there. So
I was going to say, I would just try to use your
full movement.
teleport into the behind the cave then.
I can't see into the cave.
Do you have to see it to do
I have
those?
to know
I
where
thought
I'm
the
going.
500-foot one is you just have to...
Cast your
Are you
owl.
talking dimension
See through
door?
your owl.
Yeah, because you...
Okay, the owl takes 10 minutes. Sure, we'll do that. I'll be back in 10 minutes, guys. You all have fun.
Don't worry, we'll all leave you by then.
Dimension door, I can
You're
do,
sitting
but
on the side of the pond casting, and we
but
all
I-
run
I ha-
away.
I have to know. I have to know the exact spot I want to land in. And teleportation. You could describe it to me, but then I have a percentage of actually landing there.
Well, I'm not saying teleportation. I thought the dimension door.
No, dimension
you
door, I
You
have to
pick a
know it.
point 200 feet in front of you or whatever, and
It's a
you
place that
dimension
you
door.
can see.
You could be in a wall, yes, or whatever.
Yeah, let's just throw me in
That's
a
the
wall.
chance you
That's
take.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Well,
you
I would
can-
just be telling you guys that it's completely open right behind the waterfall, so just come straight in. So you could
Yeah.
place yourself 10 feet behind the waterfall, and you would be safe.
Then we'll roll the dice. So Tom, from where I was, I have 500 feet. I will dimension door to that point where he says.
To where? Where are you dimension
The
door?
open the surface behind the waterfall where a spot lands.
Since I don't know where the Ettins are, I would have told them 10 feet inside the waterfall is a flat surface to land on. So
That's what I'm. So do whatever you got to do to me. So I'm
Okay.
back here.
So
you would take
go
damage and
10
get
feet
forced out of the
through,
area from where he is.
Uh-huh.
and
so.
you would land right here, but there and you
So it pushed.
it displaces you
Right.
there,
Yeah.
and you are standing and you feel yourself displaced, and the overwhelming. So there is two smells that overwhelm you at this point: an unwashed Etten body.
Yes, lovely.
And well, not totally unwashed. Like they have to go through
It's
the
like-
waterfall. So
It's
True,
like a 15-year-old kid who doesn't want to take a shower. I mean,
and an acrid, heavy, spore-filled air from mushrooms, lichens, all kinds of different types of fauna around you on the floor. But
Okay.
you are there.
Okay. So that's where my dimension door takes me. That was my spell.
Okay.
All right. So now my this is gonna suck. So
And then you
I'll
hear
just
the
go
Etten
invisible.
"Oh,
I don't have that. So hold on. But wait, there's more.
little one.
So 5, Yep, take your swing.
Yep.
Take your swing. I have not done my reaction yet.
So here is swings around. Let's see which one.
Giant club.
Battle axe or Morning Star. Which one you
Oh,
want?
I want to get smashed. So Morningstar.
Morning Star. Oh yeah, 11. Why is it piercing? I guess it is.
Okay, well I'm going to use a reaction.
Because the
My
Morning
action
Star
is gonna
has
be
pointy
shield.
things on the
Yeah.
end.
So my shield's gonna. He doesn't get over my armor class. Let me cast shield.
Okay, so you cast shield. All right.
Let me get to shield. I got
So
to boom. There's
shield
shield.
the
So
action,
19.
reaction.
Yeah, action, reaction. So we're there. Okay. So there's 10, 20, 5 to 30. Holy crap! This is gonna suck. All right.
I can't see you anymore.
You
I
can't
don't know
see
what's
me
going
yet.
on.
5. So
So-
that's,
I
yeah,
can
yeah,
see
yeah.
up to
I
here,
know.
Martin.
I'm with you. So what the heck? Almir's going big or going home?
So Alamir, why don't you? Since none of the players can
I'll tell him in
see-
a second. I'll tell him in
Okay.
a second. There's more. But wait, there's more. Then I'm going to Misty Step with my Fey ability. 10,
Okay.
20. Well, I'm going to put myself here, and then that will go 30 over death. That's 10, 20.
So you could technically
30.
go underneath the dragon. It is up in the air
Okay,
a bit.
I will go underneath the dragon then at 30.
Go ahead. Go wherever you're going to go. I'm going to make sure he's in bat.
I'm right there. So now you do see me, Spot, up here underneath the dragon, and as
I can see a foot.
exactly. So what you hear, everybody, is, all right, I'm coming. Poof! Holy crap, Etten! Then you hear pitter patter, pitter patter, pitter patter. Holy crap, Etten! Poof! Hit. Then oh crap, dragon.
Oh my goodness.
And there's 500 or 300 feet of movement.
Now cast fireball on yourself to blow all of them up and wrap it around yourself so you don't get
I
hurt.
already used an action. That's how I started this whole thing out.
right.
I know you wanted to have fun with it, Tom. So there, I officially
That's-
had fun with it.
That's awesome. Okay. Lair action.
Dimension door. Remember, lair actions do not happen underneath them. Directly underneath, we're safe.
So, well, first off, it did have one. It had one legendary action left. So, at the end of your turn, it notices you underneath it. It will do a legendary action.
It just has to stop flying.
It's going to do a tail attack, swiping a tail down at you.
Okay. Good thing I have a shield up.
Yeah, good thing you have a sheet. Whoops, that didn't do it.
Oh,
Hold
there's
on.
the description. I like it.
There's a nice description. How about we do an actual tail attack? 30.
All right, I'll take the.
11 bludgeoning as the tail smacks you.
Yeah,
into
it's
your
basically it
back.
smacks me because I was stupid.
It's just a gentle slap across the face, that's all.
Oh, okay. Now a lair action.
Little love tap. Yep.
Oh my goodness.
And you hear ow tail hit. Yeah.
It is actually it's taking a good amount of damage, so it's going to.
Is it confused by suddenly this person underneath him?
Wasn't
It's
its
gonna-
lair act a tail swipe?
No,
Or no, that was
its
its
legendary
legendary.
at the end of.
Gotcha.
Yeah, and so its lair action, it breathes in a lot of this spore-infused air, and part of its wounds heal.
Okay, so healed and stuff. Gotcha.
So not a huge amount, but anything's better than nothing.
This is gonna hurt.
Okay. All right, and that was the lair action. It is Jinx's turn, and Jinx is like, wait, where's? Oh my goodness, everybody's
Where'd
going.
Alamar go?
I'll
be right back.
Yeah. So.
Jinx would probably, honestly just be like, well, if they're all running in, I'll just wait here. I mean, that's his response.
That's exactly what he would do. He would run the other way. I agree.
No.
Well, he won't run until he knows we're dead, but he'll just wait for us because we all ran in before him.
And he would actually have a point this time. So we ran in fast.
Oh yeah. The only way he's getting in is either to. The only way he's getting in fast is to polymorph. Okay. Polymorph. So it. What is this? Is it a beast? Right. Any beast. Okay, Chandra Engrave. He's just going to do a
Pterodactyl.
giant eagle, and then he's going to
How do you
fly.
do like a pterodactyl?
80 foot.
Eagles got decent attacks.
I'm sorry, Luna. 80, right?
Yes, 80 feet.
So he flies 80 feet as a giant eagle, and he is there. Bonus action as a giant eagle that can't do anything, so he is done. But at least he can next turn get into the cave. Spot, your turn.
Well, bonus action, can't he still dash? Or no, he can't.
no,
The
no.
dash would be an action for normal people. I'm
Correct.
sorry. I always forget about that.
Yep. All right. So, oh, it is. No. Chuth is out of legendary actions until his turn. So your turn, Spot. You see Alamir just barely. You see that I'm getting tail swiped as the dragon is flying just like barely 10 feet up in the air, hovering as it's gliding through the tunnel into the cavern.
I just say over the ear to Alamir going, I'm going to get on him, but I'm going to need haste. So I will do Wings Unfurled again and use my bonus action for Step of the Wind, which will give me the ability to fly. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. Yeah, that should get me up on top of the dragon without a problem.
Okay.
So that's bonus action. That's a key point. That's Wings Unfurled, taken off. God, where are my key points? Minus. Confirm. I always got to look at this cloak of wonderfulness. Then I got to see what else I can do. Oh, I get radiant damage. I always forget that. I can expend a point to do an extra
Question, Tom.
2d6 radiant. Go ahead.
It hits one of my mirror image, so I don't take that damage.
Ah, of course.
Oh yeah,
Got
that's
it.
right.
But the breath weapon I took.
Yep.
Because it was area, not
Right.
not attack. So,
Exactly. Yep. Oh,
so I'm down to 2 more images.
and what about
Now the other guy didn't hit my armor class.
right, because you threw up shield, but you may have not had to do that. So
Oh, okay. Let me see if he hits. I got to get a. Let's see if he goes after it. 8 or higher. Yeah. So he took out the other. So there's 1 left, and I still have shield.
got it.
That works.
So Spot.
You've coordinated all your stuff.
I gotta, man. I always forget that too. I can use a reaction to hit somebody back with the cloak.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I am on its back,
Okay.
and
And you just appear there, right? Because you used the
no, I did not use the
you
ethereal
just
jaunt
moved.
this
Okay.
time. I did the dash action, which gave my draconic wings pop out that make me fly.
and he says no passengers.
And is Alamir, since I'm on top of him and he's underneath him,
That's advantage.
do I get advantage?
Technically, yes.
Awesome.
180 degrees from each other, 2 sides.
Wow. Yeah. That definitely counts.
Okay, so 16 to hit.
16 does not get through.
Okay, did not think so. That one should, though, with a
That-
24.
24 does, so 15.
So 15 plus I'm going to use the cloak's radiant extra damage.
Okay.
So that's another point off of the cloak, and it's an extra, at this level, 3d6 radiant.
Yeah, it's really nice.
3, 3, and 2. So another 8 radiant damage.
Still. Nice little boost.
I'm hitting it with fire. My fists are fire. I'm just going to stick with fire since we're in poison land. Yeah, take a point off of that.
Zem's going to get
Confirm.
jealous. You have the power of Bahamut now.
What's the height of the cave, the tunnel?
It is 20 feet where you're at now, and then it opens up into 40 feet a little further down.
Perfect.
Action is 2 attacks. Bonus action to fly. And extra damage from the cloak. That's it. That's all I got right now. And I am holding on for dear life after I punch him. Finding a scale or a spike or something to just, I'm grabbing on.
Okay. And
I say, right away! Yeah!
Oh, those that went away. So let me just look here. So this here, just to show to everybody. So this is what Chuth looks like.
Oh yeah, so I got plenty of thorns to hang on to.
Lots of spikes. All right. So Luna, your turn.
That waterfall doesn't
Okay.
look like it's too heavy.
So you're gonna love this one.
Okay.
So since Hef is, what's Hef's movement speed?
30 feet.
30 feet.
Okay, so Hef, how close
He's
is
just
he
human.
to me?
I am
Just human.
10, 20, 30, 5 feet, 40 feet away from
Although
you.
he can dash with his bonus action.
Well,
Oh,
if
no,
he
he
dashes,
He can only do that second level. He doesn't get that yet.
so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna yell at Hef, tell him I'm a wild shape. I want him to run up, jump on me, and
Okay.
I'm gonna hold my movement until he gets on me, and then I'm flying to the cave.
Okay, that's
Now the
not,
question-
you can't.
Move 10 feet forward towards me then before you tell me to do that, because otherwise I won't be in range.
Well, I'm going into Quantzcuttl, so I
you
don't
can't.
have to move 5 foot.
So right. So you're going to here. So you're going to get Quetzalcoatl. Right. So you can hold your dash action. Yes, you can do that.
Okay.
But you
I
could
just-
move closer to me by 5 or 10 feet so I can get on you before you fly.
I think I have general
10,
Luna's
20,
wild shape
30 is only going to get me
forms
there.
right there.
Quantzcuttl is a huge beast.
But it's centered on where you're at, which means I'm still going to be 5 feet away.
I will just step over. I don't have control of it.
You
Yeah.
You can, because you are so you can actually move before you wild shape.
Correct. You have your normal movement. Your action to move again is holding a
Yep.
dash action.
Correct.
So
Wait, hold on. I want details. I want control. Oh wait, I'm going to turn this into a generic token, and then I can make it controlled by Luna. Save.
oops, I was
There we
right there.
go.
Okay. There we go.
I should be within.
I mean, as big as this is, it would be right on top of you. Yeah, it'd be right on top of you. So right there. Yep.
Yeah, it's
Yep.
centered on him.
10, 20. So you are with it. Yeah. So then Hef is
Yeah,
within
30 feet to the center.
range now. Okay. And
As soon as he gets on, then I'm gonna dash.
And it is Hef's turn.
Can he see the Etten on the other side of the waterfall? Because according to that picture that you just showed us of the dragon, that waterfall didn't look too thick.
It is. So the waterfall is thick enough. You can see through it to an extent, but it is enough water. Hef would know enough to know that it would be really difficult to shoot through it.
But he's a sharpshooter.
Yeah, I know.
Using the pressure of the water pushing down, he shoots a little higher and it comes through.
Okay.
But here's another thought.
He's
Hef
gonna
has
shoot.
that-
Do I get disadvantage then, Tom?
Hold-
I'm
hold
just
it.
to shoot 2 or 3 shots.
Roll
and
perception
then-
check first.
Okay.
Just to see if you can discern the Etten through the water.
Oops. 22. Don't take the
Yes.
advantage.
So you've gotten the, so you can, and so yes, you can take the shot as a sharpshooter.
Can I throw
Okay.
a thought out
Disadvantage
here?
or normal?
Can I throw a thought out real quick? If you're knowing you're jumping on a bird and you're going to be flying in, and you got your spear that you normally use to fight with from the birds you normally fly, would you shoot?
I
or
don't
would
know
The
you...
this
lance?
bird though, and I don't know how far you can go. So I am going to do what he knows he can do because I'm
He's
not
actually flown on me before.
But it
So
does
he
seem
knows.
like quite a distance. Like
correct,
even-
but that's really
yeah.
far away.
yeah, that's a
So
long distance.
disadvantage or regular roll, Tom?
Just
Through.
just a regular roll.
Okay. So 18 for the Etten or whatever's on the other side of the water. That's what I'm shooting
Yep.
at.
No, you hit it. Only has a 12 armor class.
Okay. Then second one's a 28. And I don't think Zem is in range with 10 feet. I don't know
No,
if you
no,
take the
that
sneak
doesn't
attack
count
or not on the
because
first one.
Yeah, Zem is flying and is technically within 10 feet, but it's through a semi
That's a
barrier.
1.
I'm not going to count that.
Okay. So then 10 and 11 is 21 points of
also not
damage
on-
for the first two.
It also doesn't give advantage on ranged attacks anyway.
Yeah, and then the
So 10,
the last one's a
11,
1,
12.
so that's a miss. And
That's a
then he
miss.
will
10,
as
20.
he shoots those as he runs up and jumps on the back of Luna.
Is he gonna, with one of those, use one of his abilities?
He's kind of saving that, I think, for the dragon right now because he's only got 2 left.
Okay,
I think I'd rather want to use it for. I could make Zem move in, but I want to. I think he knows the Etten's right there on the other side, so I don't know if he'd really even move, and I want to save the extra attacks for the dragon.
Okay. All right. So what's the fly speed for
Quetzalcoatl.
Quetzalcoatl?
It's 80 feet.
Yep. So you get 80 feet of movement.
Okay. And I can't dash, so can I?
No, you can't.
That is your
You are
dash.
dashing.
It's only one normal movement.
Yep.
That's
You
okay.
can, because you only get to
that
hold
makes
your
sense.
action. So you're just dashing.
Keep going.
So
Just before the water.
I'll do it
You're right behind
this.
Zem, basically.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80.
That's it.
Okay. Yay! On his back.
I'll
There
just-
we go. All right, and that is now we're back to Chuff.
Are we gonna stop at the top of the round?
We're
Just, I mean, it's 10 to 10, so
Right,
Just wanted to
yes.
wonder.
we
okay.
are we're gonna stop. Actually, technically, because I think we're
Lair
gonna
action.
stop. Zim, are you okay if we stop before your turn, or would you like to take a turn? Since you haven't really had a chance to do much in this battle yet.
Yeah,
That's why I
okay.
was thinking the top of the round.
Yeah,
Just stop at Alamir.
It could wait too. I'm good. I'm having fun.
Cool. Okay. Well, let's just see how this goes. So, Chuth, Chuth is going to, for the first time in the battle, do Frightful Present. So, everyone within 120 feet, Zem and Hef. Well, actually, Zem, do you give? Does your immunity count for people near you in your aura? It does,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
So, okay. So 120 feet line. So let me do this. Yes. So everybody except for Hef, Luna, and Zem were actually technically running on the back of the creature. Hef is a little more than 10 feet away. So everyone except for Zem and Luna have to make a wisdom saving throw. Alamir, you barely make it. You feel the wave of fear coming off of this dragon. Its presence is awesome and immensely powerful, and a shiver runs through you, but you shake it off. Here, I will
God damn it.
Nice.
How about I counter that?
You can't counter frightful presence.
How do you know? I might go, nobody's scared.
Well, I'm wondering if I don't know. I was sitting here reading my stuff, and I have frightful presence too because of the aspect of the worm. So I was trying to see if there was anything that gave me resistance or bonus to it, and I don't know if there is. I got to read a bunch here.
I
And
don't.
Jenkins running the other way.
So fear. I'm just gonna go here. We're gonna do the yellow for feared. Let's see. So I need a roll for heft too. We still need a roll for heft.
Yep. Sorry. I know I can end it instantly on my round, but
Yep.
I don't know. It makes if I'm feared, I don't run, right? Or frightened, I don't run. Feared, I would run.
So actually this fear, you're just simply frightened, which means you can't move closer and you have disadvantage on attacks.
I rolled a 1 for me and a 2 for Hef.
Okay.
So if F's on technically on my back, he's not moving forward, but I am.
But
he doesn't want to.
He is just out of range. You are within range of Zem, but he isn't.
Yep.
And it wouldn't matter anyway. The bonus wouldn't have helped him.
Yep.
Or actually, no. I'm sorry. He wouldn't have had a roll if he was in range. So, all right. So 3.
So the dragon lets out a blood-curdling roar and.
Caw!
And then it is going to do a
Malachi crutch.
3 bite and 2 claws. So then it's going to attempt to bite, and that's on Spot, since you're in front.
I'm on top of him. How can he bite me?
Well, it can turn its head around.
Well, I'm holding on close to its neck because that's what I would have went up to where all the spikes were based on the picture.
Just attack me.
But either way, that's fine.
It would do 1 through 4 me, 2 and 5 and 6 him.
I don't do that on very intelligent creatures.
Okay.
So
yeah, they'll attack who they want to attack.
So actually, no, we will go for Alamir. Here we go.
Do 1 through 6 Alamir.
So Alamir a bite as it reaches
I was hoping
down.
he'd waste his action to barrel roll and throw me off so that he
break
wouldn't
his
attack
jaws?
either one of us. But
And then, well, first I need a roll. I need to see if he regained his. He did.
Yes, he did.
Recharged.
wow, that's 2 6s, Tom.
I know. This.
You better roll bad next time.
Yeah, we better. Good thing we're
This
stopping.
has got to
for the
even out
evening.
at some point.
Okay, so now it's going to do claw attacks. 2 claw attacks. There's a 23. Or you
That one we have to see if it takes my
Yep.
my guy away. Give me a second. 20 cider.
Is he doing them all on Alamir, or is his claws
Okay, yeah.
trying to sweep me off the top?
He took my last mirror image.
Okay, and then a 24.
That does hit. I'm looking to make sure there's only 3 for the mirror image.
You still have shield. You could
I
cast
still
again this round.
I do, but I'm just making sure there's 3.
There was, so and it's gotten all.
Okay, that's all 3. That's fine. Okay, and he hit 24, so I'll take that one.
All right, 12 slashing damage on you.
Well, it's better than the 172.
And then it is going to. So Alamir, you can. So it is going to continue to fly with Spot on its back. 10.
Is he going to ram himself up into the ceiling to crush
30,
me?
40. Nope.
Oh.
50,
He's going to
it's still
grind you
going.
across the ceiling.
Alamir, you can take if you have a weapon out or the ability.
I have the staff.
Right. Oh, you have Warcaster, don't you?
I think so. Yeah, that's right.
You could cast a
You
spell.
can cast a spell as a reaction.
as a reaction.
Okay, as a reaction, I'll cast one spell.
Where is that? Where's he going?
Let me see. I'm going to read Warcaster.
Okay, 30 more.
Warcaster.
10, 20. So 30.
Cast a one action. Okay.
All right, and then I'm going to go down to the light, take this off. There we go. He's flying you over the island.
And that was taller, you said, right?
It was, yes. So he's flying over the island now.
It's his island now.
It's my island.
All right, so I'm going to cast a spell.
Okay, go for it.
Daddy needs a new pair of shoes, apparently.
Disintegrate?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's
Dex
do
save.
Dex save.
I mean, just disintegrate at least one wing. It'll make it really hard for him to fly.
And he is going to use a legendary resistance.
Oh, is he really? Okay, that. Yeah.
Well, hey, you got rid of another one.
That's what I did it for.
Okay, and so he takes half that damage.
So they're 78, 36.
Okay.
I just want to take the damage off of him that he replenished.
All right, and he is now bloodied. As the spell goes off, Spot, you feel the magic like hit the back of the dragon, and and Chuth screams, "Rah! Ugh!" And there is another intake of air, and where is he? Oh wait, I don't have it here.
Oh, it doesn't
Is
have
that the lair action though? That won't happen yet, right?
Nope. This is his bloodied ability.
Oh, okay.
He suddenly splits in two, and there's two of them.
Mirror image.
Okay, four of them.
Okay. You know what? My apologies, but I did not have all this in here yet.
Didn't think
So
he was
this
going
is
to take that
going
much
to be
damage.
this is the spot where we're going to pause right here, and we'll pick up right here next week.
Okie dokie.
Since by the time I look it all up, it's going to be 11 anyway, top of the hour, and then we'll just resolve what happens when Chuth becomes bloodied, and then it will be Zem's turn. Whew.
Oh, I'm frightened riding on the back of the thing that I'm frightened of. This is awesome.
Yes.
Nothing can go wrong.
Nothing.
Hef
Well,
is flying in to
I-
save you.
I just don't have anything else that I can do next round other than use my action to dissipate the fear because of my stillness of mind, and then I think I'm going to bonus action dodge just to stay on him
To ride him cowboy.
until I can, bonus action dodge and hit twice, bonus action dodge, hit twice.
We'll
As
be
he
there
flies
by-
me around wherever he wants to go.
Yeah, the only question I have is, do we want to focus? Do we want to just each take an individual mob, or what are we doing here?
I think if we take the dragon down because he's the boss, we'll have an easier way of getting rid of the other guys if we don't want to fight
But
them all.
while you're going through
But
the
it
other
could
guys, kill
piss
them all.
all of them off. Yeah, it could piss all of them off to make them fight us more. But we also don't know what else is in here, so
True.
Yep.
Yeah.
I will focus on the dragon if you guys can do whatever you can do to get in here and help, or
Try
work your
it.
way through them.
I could never in 20 years I could come up with 10 different ideas of how this could play out every day and not have envisioned this particular scenario. This is awesome.
What? Alamir going full, Alamo.
Like, yeah.
So-
Spot running across the water through the thing, just saying, "Fuck the dragon, I'm going in."
Like the dispel magic that happened, like he happened to have rolled the perception to know where it was. Like the dispel worked. Like it just the whole range of everything that's happened. This is great. So
I'm surprised you didn't
Yeah.
use one of your special actions to stop that.
can't. There's no way
Can't.
he
There
could
is
stop
nothing
the
for that.
dispel.
No.
Not
Sweet.
unless he was within range and could
Counterspell.
and had a
Counterspell
counterspell.
you. Yep.
Which he's a spellcaster, but that's
What type of spear does Hef have that he can
It's
use
a
while
lance.
riding?
It's a lance.
Or lance?
Lance of Black Fire. It says.
Gentlemen, I've got to go.
Yep.
It's bedtime.
Thank you so
Flavored by the
much.
Griffin
Interesting.
Riders.
Thank you guys
Blah, blah, blah.
for the game tonight. We'll pick up next week. Thanks everyone
Yep.
for
Good
watching.
night, everybody.
Until next time, may your lives be filled with peace, joy, and love. Good night.
Night all.
Night.
Right?
Right?